Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury here. Today, guys, I want to share with you a great website that I use to check out watches. That's right, guys. I don't know about you, but I am somebody who wants to keep an eye on prices and see where the market's going. And the best website for this is rustyswatches.com. Rustyswatches.com. Now, what it does, if you're in the US, Australia, the UK, Ireland, Canada, it will list recent listings so you can see new watches as they come to market. Not only new listings, but recently price drops. So if you're keeping an eye on the watch of your dreams, Rusty's Watches is the place to go. If you've got a special watch you want and you want to get the best possible deal you can,
Easy on deck, boys. Easy on deck. Happiness. That is the stream. That is the stream. It's happiness. Happiness and love to all. If you believe that shit, you're a monkey's uncle. But it's happiness. It's happiness. And over again. By the Pointer Sisters. DC, play that bitch. Happiness by the Pointer Sisters. It was a bit of music off the Donnie Brasco. I love the way you loved. It's happiness, boys. So alive. Oh, you're an inspiration. Happiness. Happiness. Yeah, boys, we're all about the happiness in this evening, coming to you live from the big bad world of Hanoi. We got a happy party going on in Hanoi. Happy party. All the military is out in force. Happy party, happiness. Welcome to all. Come one and all. We are waiting for the big boss to arrive. I'm so upbeat and I love my Luxie. I'll say, well, how are you doing? You say, yeah, I'm okay. We love our big boss. We love our big boss. He's the biggest boss. He's my bestie. He is the Luxie. Keep that good thing. Keep on pushing. Yeah. Pushing. Happiness. It's happiness hour. Happiness in the dungeon. We love all. We're not going to talk about anything negative. We're all about the positivity. Positivity rules. If you're not into positive shit, we don't want to know you. We just like positive people. Smelling roses. How's that for a list? Fucking Goldberg. We're on here live. The dungeon is live. Let's open up the panel. Hope he wakes up and jumps straight. Hashtag in. I don't know what even that means. But we got the DC. The DC. We got the JT. JT's always been a loyal maggot supporter. Who else do we got here? We got 18 punters. We got punters, people. We got an acquired taste. Who else we got? DC. We got my boy. We got JB. Get your ass on here, my guy. Get your ass on here. I'm asking. As a personal favor, I'm asking. Don't give me some bullshit. You're busy with the missus. She will understand. Utter her 2 words in her ear. Easy company. Just do it. Get your ass on here, JB. I'm calling in a favor, JB. I want you on here. It's the happiness hour. Happiness. Happiness. Come on, JB. We got the big boss. Ladies and gents, the big boss is here.
You're the big boss.
No, you are. No, you're always the big boss. You're the LFA. You're the presenter's presenter. I'm just your quirky sidekick. But I got some talent. I'm A grade. I'm not under A grade because nothing in let me tell you a story. The Luxi. Let me tell you a story. When I was growing up, if you did any sport, you had to be the best at it, the best. And I was.
Sorry, I'm back. I had issues. I'm back.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just issues with the stream, but I'm back.
Okay. This is the happiness hour.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you're luxy, clap your hands, slap your dick. If you're happy and... Okay. I won't sing anymore, but I love that song called Happiness by the Pointer Sisters. It's beautiful. It is in the Donnie Brasco. It's great. How are you doing, LFA? The big boss. I'm just the side entertainment. Everyone's here for you, Luxy.
What are you talking about? Everyone's here for you. I'm not really.
No,
I'm not really
you,
talking much today. I'm busy with some other stuff. But yeah,
but
we're all here for easy.
oh well, you're too kind. You're too kind. But let me tell you about my mate Lux. He always says, "If I can do it, I will. I will do it." If he's busy, he'll say he's fucking busy, and then I'll say, "Well, well, how about in a half hour?" He'll say, "Well, if I can, I will." That's a mate right there, ladies and gents. Yep. When you have a mate like Luxy in your corner, you know you're doing something right. Yeah. T-dubs on deck. T-dubs. Yeah. Rich Mitch, drummer. Easy Ronnie. What does that mean, Mikey Cassio? GTR. Easy Ronnie.
I'll be in and out.
Winter.
I'll be in and out because I got some stuff. Okay. Is that
Okay.
okay? Is that okay?
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All right.
No, no, no. Luxy is a great mate. If you have a friend like Luxy, you're doing good. You are doing good. Let me tell you. Yep. Lux will do anything he can if he believes in you. And he believes in me. He said, well, I will try. If I can, I'll do it. Those are his words. And that is a very good friend. And he is loyal, as I am with him. Yeah. It's nice to have your mates. And Luxie knows if he comes to Hanoi, he'll be taken care of. Airport pickups, the red carpet sort of treatment. Luxie knows this. Oh, JB. Oh, stop it, JB. Support for ease. Sorry, I can't jump on. JB, stop it already. 60 euros. How about that for another good mate of mine? JB. He's always supporting. He is always. JB's really a good friend of mine. He always supports me. Sometimes I don't, deserve the support. Usually I'm okay, but he knows I'm a pretty good bloke. But I just love he is my guy. JB. Oh, just a sneaky 60 euros, ladies and gents. It's massive. Massive. Appreciation to JB, my guy, my mate. Massive support. Just throws in a sneaky 60 euros. Yep. Just off the top of the bat. Oh, yeah. Just like it's nothing. JB, you're a legend. You're a star. And I love you. I love you, buddy. Yeah, you're my kind of guy. Just sneaks in with a little 60 sneaky euros. Good on you, JB, mate. Yeah. Support to the ease. All right, you're busy. Just whisper in the wife's ear. Hang on, I gotta call easy for 5 minutes. Just do it. Look, I'm not pushing you. Whisper 2 words in her ear. Easy company. She'll say, what the hell? What's this easy company you're talking about? JB, we love you, brother. Yeah. See, JB gets my humor. Luxie gets my humor. Yeah. It's that kind of night, boys. It is that kind of night. It's been raining heavily here in Hanoi. And I was on with a class and I contacted the agency. I said, look, it's too wet. I was so fucking depressed. I'm like, screw this, easy. Fuck, you can have an afternoon off, boy. Don't get wet. Just fucking have the afternoon off. Have a few bevies. Don't get crazy. That's what my mate would say. JB is all with the easy, but don't get crazy. No. Just have a couple of bevies. You don't need to have a 5-day bender easy to enjoy yourself. That's what my mate always says. And I agree with you, JB. So I'm just having an afternoon off. And I'll be on, tomorrow evening I have a class. I'll be back. I'll probably be grumpy, but I'll be back. It's all right. Just have an afternoon off. Yeah. I tell you, boys. I tell you, fuck, I'm running the gauntlet. I am running the gauntlet. But oh, well. Oh, she said, no, this is the agent. She said, oh, well, I'll have to ask the parents about that. I thought, fuck me dead. It takes me an hour to get to the class. I don't care what the parents say. I'm having the afternoon off. You know, because I got a motorbike and all of the parents are within a cooee of the class. And here's a teacher an hour and away and it's pissing down rain. I thought, well, good luck, sister. I'll have to ask the parents. And right at that time, I thought, well, I'm not answering her messages again. She said, easy, you've got the afternoon off. Well, thank you for that. I wasn't going anyway. It was too wet. Too wet. It's depressing. You walk up, you're a drowned rat. No. No, I thought, screw this. Let's have a couple of beverages with the boys. And it'd be better than working. Don't worry, JB, I'm going back tomorrow. It's not going to be another. It's not going to be another. Whatchamacallit? A 5-day bender. It's not going to be that. Don't worry. I'm just cool. I'm chilling. But Easy deserved an afternoon off. I've been working hard. No, I have been. Yep. Working hard, I have. Working hard, boys. Working hard. Occasionally, I can take an afternoon off and chat with you fine people. I love the ease. It's all about the happiness hour. It's happiness, and we won't have any discussions about nastiness or this one did that. And it's all about the love. The love. Because when it all boils down, the streams are very good. Brings people. I'm just reading I'm just reading. Support ease. Entertaining you maggots is hard. It's hard. you put me off there, Luxie. I was just reading I don't even know what it's called, but under it's under the it's under this yeah. It's I think it's called a runner. Support ease. Entertaining you maggots is hard. Yes, it is hard. But it's easy when you got a mate like the JB. Yeah, I'll just sneak a little €60 in here like it's nothing. That's a legend right there, boys. That is a legend. 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 Yeah, the parents can get a bit, antsy. But it's okay if they cancel a class because of the weather. I thought, well, why can't I? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Well, it's raining because I'm an hour outside of the class. So I thought, well, what's good? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good. They're not gonna have a new teacher. The manager of the teacher said, I'll stick with you for the long term. I thought, long term, baby. I just said, oh well, yes. Yes, I agree. I said, yes, Mr. Tao, I agree. How's that for fucking what's the term called? When you don't have any heart? What's it called? What's it called, Luxie? When you're oh Jesus. It it eludes my mind at this time, but there's a term for it. It's sterile. Is it sterile? Yes, I agree, Mr. Tao. I said I'll stick with you for the long term. I'm thinking, Jesus, what does that involve? But the parents are fine. The parents are fine. Powway. Ease. Easy. No, it's all good, bros. Bros and sisters. There got to be a couple of sisters in the 21 maggots we've got. So yeah, but the parents can be so fucking hard to deal with. Like they've got they got their bloody, they got their sort of jobs, whatever they do. They try to tell me my job. I'm like, I've got this all worked out. We're going to have revision the lesson after next. We're going to have a test. Then we're going to start the new course. Oh no, the parents want the test on the 27th so they can start a new book with a new month. I'm like, I've already got this worked out. We're doing artwork, then we're doing revision, then we're doing the test. Oh no, the parents want the test on the 27th. Okay, Mr. Tao. Like, fucking hell. Excuse I'm just the teacher. What does it matter if you start a new book on the 2nd of September or you start it God knows when? I've already got the timeline mapped out. Nah. You're just the teacher, pleb. Oh, no. Okay. Sometimes you just want to crack their heads together, But, hey, while one is in Rome, and JB knows this, while one is in Rome, and Lux knows this, like I'm preaching to the converted. Lux knows this also. They're very good people, but they're set in their ways. Christ, are they set in their ways? Fucking hell. Fuck me, Dad. Oh, well, what can you do? What can you say? Yeah, they're paying the bills, but fuck me, Dad. Those are my dogs in the background, if you can hear. That's Ella and Hachi. Can you hear those dogs in the background? They're mine. Yeah, dear. It's just like he gets so frustrated. I don't know if my guy has the same sort of frustrations. He's probably retired over there, but I know Luxie, maybe he has. I'm not speaking for him, but it's not easy when you live in a country that you know something should be right and it is right, but you're the guest. Fuck. I don't really know what to say, guys. It's just how it is. It's like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I got mapped out for the class. I don't care about the dates. I don't have to look up into the night sky for the stars to be aligned to start a new book. Like, fucking hell. But anyway, parents want what the parents want. Yeah. Then you got maggots like fucking Baitman accepting $1,000 for nothing. Nick's off his tits. I'm never drinking again, Nicky said. Nick's a good man. See, this is where it gets awkward with me. Luxie's my mate. But I also like Nick. And I wasn't. No one told me the complications of their argument. But it's not easy being in between these two because they can both have a good argument, but it's not my place to say this one's right, this one's wrong. No, it is not. But honestly, if I when I get the do re mi, Lux is getting half. Only because, well, he earned it as I earned it. If an email was not sent, Lux would never be on. And if Lux was never on, there would be no do re mi either. So, but either way, I think Mr. Bateman should give Lux half, as I will. As Lux would have it, he's not a gentleman. Well, I'm not really a gentleman, but right is right. I mean, it stands out like dog's balls. If I get $1,000, Luxie gets half. Because Luxie only was on, I sent him an email. Well, it stands out like dog's balls. You don't have to speak fucking French to understand that. If there was no easy, there would not be Lux. So, I don't know, boys. But anyway, it's happiness hour. But I just wanted to reassure you that if I get that money, Lux most certainly is getting half. because he earned it, as I did. And vice versa. Luxie would give me half if I was instrumental, to him. Luxie would definitely give me half. Anyway. Anywho, boys, as that's out of my hands. But I tell you something about the Nick Eye. And as much Luxie doesn't like it, Nick is he is a man of his word. If he said he's going to do something, he will do it. Yeah. So, anywho, why should everyone just reading the squirty Danny? Why should everyone else decide what Baitman should do with his money? It's got nothing to do with anyone else. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Squirty, but the only problem is he wouldn't have got any money if Luxie wasn't on the stream. Luxie was only on the stream because of me. So 1 and 1, does not equal fucking 3. He's and all of his friends. One too many on the panel. Cider. You know, I've always liked you, Cider. But I'm going to find out. Cider's Australian, you blokes. Cider is an Aussie. Aussie. Yeah. But let's not, it's the happiness hour by the Pointer Sisters. Look at the pink up there. Look at JB. 60 euros. Support for ease. Sorry, cannot jump on. What a legend he is. What a fucking legend. What a legend. Look at that beautiful pink sticker up there. 60 euros. Just off the bat. 60 euros. What a malaka. This prick doesn't let on panelists. No, Luxie's actually busy. If he can let you on, he will let you on. Don't worry about that. If he's busy, he's busy. And the understanding between me and Lux, if he's busy, then I'm gonna hold down the fort. If he's okay, he will let other people on. But he's got his own shit to deal with. If I ask him to start the dungeon, that's on me. If he can support me, he certainly will. If he's busy, hey, you got your boy Easy here. Fucking what more do you want for free? Is he still droning on? Yeah, I'm still droning on. Mikey Casio, GTR. I'm still droning on. We love the haters. Nah, I've always loved the haters because they keep it real. They pull you back. If you're getting too big for your boots, just look at a couple of the trolls. They will set you fucking straight. Even though they're misguided, it still says you've got to you got to behave to a certain standard. You can't ever talk what you really want to say. There's always haters in there that, oh, whoa, oh, Mikey Cassio, oh, God. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is what we have. This is the dungeon on a Monday night, Hanoi time. Time is 9 o'clock in the evening in Hanoi. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've already got so many in the chat. All the old names.
Are you still there?
Luxy is here. The big boss, the big FA.
I'm not the big boss, Archie.
Oh, you're the big boss. They're here for
Archie.
you, Lux.
No, they're here for you. They're not here for me.
Oh, well, you were too kind. No, they're here for us.
Oh, shit, you got a super chat. Did you read the super chat?
Oh, mate, I read it. I mean, JB's a gold star. Just look what he does. Yeah, I'll just sneak a little 60 euro in here.
Wow, that's
JB's
that's
my
big.
guy. JB is my guy.
JB, 60 euros. Support for Easy or Easy. Sorry, cannot jump on.
Yep.
That's a
My
big,
guy.
That's a big support for Easy.
My guy just sneaks a little 60 euro in there right off the top of the bat. Yep. Beautiful.
Is Powway okay? Powway's freaking out in the chat.
No, I think he's okay. He said he wanted a link. I said when Luxy is okay,
I dropped
he's
it.
not
I put the
so
link in the
busy.
chat. Yeah, I put the link in the chat.
I said the agreement with me and Luxy is if you are busy, I will hold down the fort.
Thank you. I'm cooking dinner, so.
Cooking dinner at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Is it a top deck stir fry?
You know me too. You know me too.
Your wife is like, oh, chocolate stir fry again. You're turning in. No, you were turning her into a house.
What are you talking about? She's slim. She's not fat.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. You know when Asian lovely ladies get with the Westerners, and it's always happened with me that
they get porky.
No, my wife is not a porker, and I'm sure your wife isn't either. But
Correct.
You know what I'm talking about. Our diet.
Yeah, because you give them you give them cheese and you give them pasta and you start giving them.
Oh, can I have a bit more of that stir fry? Can you do me a chicken schnitzel, honey? We need Western meals. Luxy's silent. Luxy's silent.
No, because
Luxy,
I'm cooking.
Luxy, you are a fan of the chicken schnitzel, are you not?
Oh, what the fuck is a chicken schnitzel?
Oh, come on. It's your chicken breast. You have it in the pan.
I like those.
Yeah, and
I don't like them too crispy.
Yeah, and my wife always, if I'm down or if I'm not feeling good, she'll cook me a chicken schnitzel.
What about pork knuckle? Will she make you a pork knuckle?
Oh, mate, I love pork knuckle. Oh, yeah.
Powway
and I love the pork, the crispy bits, the crispy bits. Oh, I love that. And she says, and she'll often, and I shouldn't be divulging any secrets about Mrs. Easy, but she'll often sort of jump on the scale and she's like, "Oh, I'm 49 kilos." I'm saying, "Yeah, it's great. More. Does your wife do that?"
No, something
And
easy.
she's like,
Easy. I think one of my.
she's no, I'm talking to Luxie. Hang on, Powway. And your wife will be like one of your legs
You're talking to
combined.
fucking Luxie Poo. You're talking to Luxie Poo. You fucking ignorant cunt. You're talking to both of us now. You're talking to whoever's come on the
Okay,
panel.
Powway.
It's not about.
Put
It's
that
not about you
dick.
and your fucking Luxie Poo. Luxie Poo just joined, and then I've come on as well. You don't. You can't say that you're just talking to Luxie Poo. You're talking to the panel. You ignorant
You
fucking
have my
cunt.
full attention, Powway. You have my. This is the happiness hour.
Come on.
I've always liked you, Powway.
You've not.
No, I have. This is the happiness hour.
I've heard you
I can
talking about
honestly
me.
say, pal. I can honestly say,
I've
Easy
heard you
Company.
talking about me. Look, easy, not Lux.
No,
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 Easy.
no.
I've heard you talking about me.
no,
Easy in private has always said how great Powway is.
yes. This is the happiness
We, we,
hour,
we, we have
Powway.
conversations in private about how great Powway
I've
is every day.
always,
Look,
I've
I can
always said
appreciate.
he's an intriguing man. Have I
I
not,
can
Luxie
appreciate the
Poo?
condescending tone of Lux's fucking voice right now.
No. I've always said you're an intriguing sort of character.
He does. Every day he says to me, fuck, that Powway is an amazing guy. I love that
And and
Powway.
and and
Yeah,
he's
you fucking
intriguing.
loser.
He does. He does.
Yeah. I'm your biggest supporter, Powway.
Lux, see, one of the biggest things that I have a problem with right
Take a
now.
compliment, Powway.
Lux,
I'm your
one of the
biggest bloody supporter.
I've got a topic for Lux. Lux, did you move away from the UK because of the tax regime that was imposed on you?
No, why would I need to do that?
And over
You know,
again.
How do
Powway,
you feel about
zero,
the how do you
Powway,
feel about the how do you feel about the
0
current
plus
tax
0 still
regime
equals
in the
0,
UK?
Powway.
Well,
Lux
that's
is
fair
the kind
enough.
of guy
But
that
I've had conversations with you,
Powway
Lux.
would be love. He would love to be friends with Luxie. I understand you got some problems there, Powway. I understand that. But you're a very intriguing man. Especially with that dick up into your guts.
You got so you know quite a lot about me, then, don't you, Easy?
Well, I'm just looking at the avatar. There's a dick
Oh,
going up
oh,
into your
those
stomach.
guts. Right. Okay. Right.
Full screen, full screen.
Share screen.
How do you both feel about the tax regime in the UK, where it's going?
No
Well, I'm
idea, because I'm
Australian,
not in the
so
UK.
you can't ask me.
We're not in the UK, so why would we care?
We're Asian brothers.
Would you advise
We're
me?
practically twins.
Would you advise me to move away from the regime that I'm in?
Yes, I would. I would.
And why would you?
Inheritance tax can really fuck you up.
Well, yeah, it can. But what I'm saying is it's not the inheritance tax as such that's the problem. It's the slowly tightening the noose on
When you're
everything.
Yes,
normal, I
they're going to
love
take your
you,
house.
Powway.
If you have any parents that are not very well, and if they have money, they will take that money to take care of that person.
When you're
Oh yeah,
normal,
I'm
I
aware of
love
that.
you,
Yeah, yeah.
Powway. I love you. When you're normal, I love you.
By the way,
The,
talking
the,
about love, we got a super chat. Frank V, $2. Powway, look at me, look at me, look at me. Can you do the Powway, look at me?
me. Look at me. Oh.
Oh, Powway. Oh,
Luxy
now he's getting wet.
Ooh.
Powway's getting wet, ladies and gents.
Ooh.
He's
Look at
stumbling around
me.
with his wet
My name,
little
my name is
knickers.
Curry. My name is Curry. I love you long time. Ooh.
You're scaring me, Powway. You're scaring
Love you
me.
long
But
time,
when you're
baby.
normal, you're a great bloke. When you're normal.
Yeah, but I don't come on these streams to be normal. Why would you come? I mean, come on. You
Well,
come on
Lux
these
is
streams.
normal. Lux
Well,
is
Lux is, but
normal, and
Lux is
I'm,
being paid. Lux is being
well,
paid, and he also needs to
Lux is
control
not
what
being paid.
he is. And even if he's being paid
No,
minimal amounts on the street,
no, no,
he does
no.
have to control. There
Luxy
does have to be an
opens a
element of control.
dungeon if he
You are not.
likes, or if I would ask him, Luxy would say, well, okay, but hang on a bit, and if I can, I will. And that's what he does. That's mateship.
Aussie mateship.
Yeah, but you're trying to compare me and Lux. There's a big difference
No,
between
but
what Lux does. You're not.
no,
You're
no,
not.
but what I'm trying to say is when you're normal, you're rather likable.
Yeah, I know,
Lux
but I
is
don't come on
always
here to be.
normal.
I don't come on here to be normal or likable. You just take it as it is,
See,
don't
I
you?
find that weird. I really don't understand why.
Well, I think what the problem is a lot. There are two sorts of people that come on these streams. They're the people that have probably need an outlet to be, part of a community and converse with people, and then there are
Yes.
the other sorts of people like myself that just come in and dip in and dip out, and they just come in and act crazy. You
But
know,
you
uh,
can't, like, you don't feel sort of that you would be comfortable as yourself.
no, I'm comfortable being myself. It's just that how much
See,
time is there
when
in a
you're
day to
talking like this, I
how
find
much
you
time in a
rather
day?
likable.
Well, I am, but you've got to like what character comes on the stream. You've got to accept what comes on the stream. You might like what you're seeing right now, but in the majority, I don't have the time to come on here and be myself. I've come on here when I act like a lunatic. It's not me, and if
And
people don't accept that, if they don't like it, fair enough. But and then
no, but I'm trying to sort of understand you. So when you come on here being a lunatic, in your words, that gives you some sort of release or
yeah,
some sort of
it's an outlet,
okay.
isn't it? I mean, why else would you come here if it weren't for you? I mean, you come here for a release of sorts. You're just doing it in a
No,
long
well,
format.
I'm just, I'm just me, and Luxy's him. Like,
Yeah, and that's because you get gratification from coming on these streams and doing a long stint and being yourself, and it's interacting with other people. Yeah, I can understand. I do get it. I've been coming here for a long time. I understand why people like Aussie Expat and people coming here to have a conversation with people. There are two types of people. You get Curly and Watch Nicholas and Nerk. They don't come on here to do that. Certy Danny. There are a lot of people that come on here and do a certain character and don't want to be on here all the time.
no,
I mean, I
but
would like. Oh,
I'm only ease 100% of the time, and Lux is Lux. Like, what you see with Lux is what you get.
yeah, but he's getting a certain. He's got a certain. I understand. Be able to pin down what Lux does and why he's here, but overall, I'm not here for the same reasons as Lux. I don't. I wouldn't like to pin down why Lux is here, whether it's money or other things. But everybody has different motivations. They're in different stages of the life.
Okay.
They get
Okay.
certain
See,
different
this
forms of
is the power
entertainment.
way that I like. I
You know,
like this power way.
I
I
but
can actually talk with you.
you've got to respect that people have other things going on in their life. They have difficulties. They
And
have,
I do respect that, but
you know,
we
there
can
are
all be
in my day.
respectful with each other.
So what
And
I'm trying to get
yes,
at
we can
is
have
that
our
I
little
have a
sort of
lot of different
jokes
things
and
going
that.
on in my day. Whether people on that are watching the stream or that are on the panel appreciate it, I have other things going on in my life. The people that are in the chat, they probably, you know, I'm the in one sense you're lucky that you get me on at all, because there are plenty of people in the chat that are similar to me that don't come on at all. And
Well, I'm just looking at the chat
they
right
probably have
now.
even less capability in time to come on than I do.
Well,
See what
I'm
I'm saying?
just having a look at the chat, and I'm not going to name names, but there are okay. There are certain people in the chat I would love to have on, but they
They
don't
won't
feel
come
sort
on.
of comfortable, and I can respect that.
It's not necessarily just because they don't feel comfortable. Because Watch Nicholas said it about me. He said, "Oh, you'll turn up one day and then you won't. You'll disappear for a month." And that's because you have to appreciate that people have real life things going on. You can't always be here. Certain people
Yeah,
can.
but that's
I'm not
okay
saying
with
it's
what
I'm
you're
not saying
saying,
it's a negative that they
and
can,
I
but
can respect it.
different
But
stages of life
where
or success.
y- just as an example, where you didn't like me is because I called you a weirdo. Well,
And I
if
don't
you're in
dislike you.
character, that's fucking weird, and you didn't like it.
I
And I,
enjoy arguing with
I
you when I'm in character, because you are very good to argue with. That's the only reason I have any
no, but I
trouble with you,
prefer
because I enjoy
talking to
it.
you normal. I actually prefer talking with you like now.
Of course you do, because that's what you come on for. And the times like now, when I've got the time to come on and I enjoy talking normally, I will do it. But what I'm saying is that majority of my time I can't do that, and I'm either not here at all, or when I do come, it's for a few hours a night, and I'm acting like a complete lunatic. People just assume that because you act like a lunatic for a few hours a night, that is you all
Yeah,
day every day.
yeah.
It's not. It's just a release, isn't it? It's like when you go to
Okay.
a
Oh, okay.
nightclub or a
I know.
bar at the weekend, you're just letting off
Okay.
steam. That's what I do,
Okay. Look,
and
I
there's
can
nothing wrong
understand,
with that.
and I'm sorry if we had a look. I would like to start again with you. Would that be okay?
You've got to accept that everybody that you deal with is different, and every time you speak to them on the stream, you're getting a
Yeah,
different
but we can all be
person every day.
respectful with each other, and I might take the piss out of you, and you can take the piss out of me, but we can be respectful.
Yeah,
Is
but let's give you an example. If you get the narc on a stream with you one day, I mean, narc's prerogative is to go to the gym, train, and eat and things. You might get Narc coming on one day when he's not eating enough meals and he feels run down, or and he has a different attitude and he's moody, or you have to accept that every time that somebody comes on a stream and talks to you, you don't know what you're going to get. Everybody's going to be different.
Powway,
It's a mixed bag of tricks, isn't it?
Powway, come home now. Let me in your window, Powway.
Jesus, Jesus.
Oh, it's me, it's me,
Who the hell is this?
oh,
It's me,
Fucking
Powway.
Powway is looking like a choir boy right now. Who the hell is this?
oh, it's me, only me, it's
Powway,
me,
Powway,
oh,
come
we
home
are the
now.
phone.
Let me in your
Oh,
live stream, Powway.
what a game! But this guy here, yeah, what a poker!
Okay,
Look at
all
this
right, I'm gonna
poker!
break ranks. I'm
What a
gonna break
oh,
ranks
it's
right here, right now.
Powway,
Sammy,
come
and it's
home now. Let
Bobby.
me in
Oh,
your live stream,
oh, oh.
Powway.
Where's your piano, you fucking bastard? Yeah.
Marcus, I would love for you to join the panel. I would
Yeah.
love it.
It's
Marcus is a
30, it's
good
30
Pax
Let
Danny.
Army
me
It's
member.
30 Danny. It's 30 Danny. Oh,
Let me in
Oh,
all
the
the
your
way from
squirts,
live
the
the
window.
squirts.
yeah. Wait. It's 30. It's 30 Danny. It's Cersei
I'm sorry,
Danny.
Marcus, if you didn't
Share the
want me
money. I'm
to.
taking the
Cersei
chicken nuggets
Danny.
as
But
wraps.
I
It's
would love
Cersei
you to
Danny
join the
here.
panel one
It's
time,
Cersei Danny
Marcus.
here.
Give me the chicken nuggets from Costco, otherwise I don't spend anymore.
Yeah,
You
Marcus
wish you
is
could get
mine,
them, you
mate.
lad. You fucking don't live nowhere near enough of Costco. You
I
can't get
do.
that reduced price fuel, can you? You bastard. His fucking bike. Here,
Quirky
I've got a
Danny.
dodgy
this
card. I've got
fucking
a dodgy card.
this guy here with the hybrid fucking electric bike here can't get the fuel to
Hybrid!
fuel his bicycle.
Hybrid!
He's gagging for a Costco.
Tell,
He's
tell us what an
gagging for a Costco.
tell me what an hybrid is.
150 $1 $1.50 fucking hot dog and fucking cold. It's cunt here.
Tell me more about this hybrid.
Oh, it's just me, it's Daddy.
Powway, come on now. Let me in your Costco, Powway.
What a cunt. What a cunt. Fucking bicycle cunt. Look, this guy here with a fucking hybrid.
What's the
He's got a
uh,
hybrid.
what's
You like crossing them fucking LGBTQ ro-
I
the
can't remember
fucking
that.
LGBTQ
You're the
fucking
boss. You're
zebra
the boss.
crossings.
Powway, you're the boss
You're
man.
LGBTQ zebra crosser.
I love the squirt. I love the squirty Danny.
LGBTQ zebra
He's
crosser.
got these heavy ass tattoos. I'm all for tattoos. Then he starts playing piano. Like fucking da 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 da.
Danny, how do you feel about plastic these days? Update me.
I love plastic. What do you mean?
What
Need some
about
heavy
Dubsy?
hitters.
What
We
about
Dubsy,
need
Dubsy?
some heavy
I
hitters
thought,
in the chat.
how can you hate Dubsy? It's funny as
You
fuck.
know,
My guy JB has done his bit. We need some heavy hitters.
hey Danny,
Go on.
Danny, the last time I heard you on a panel
Yeah.
was when you came on to address Watch Nicholas, because I watched what you were saying in the comments,
Yep.
and Watch Nicholas he twisted and turned what you said, and he was doing that to me for weeks, and nobody was taking any notice of it. And I was watching you in the chat, and he did it. You were on Archie's stream, and he picked up on what you said, and then he went on his own stream, and then he twisted and turned what you said,
We
and
need JB.
you went in his chat, and you said, hang on, Nick." I didn't say, and I know what you said. It was I can't. It was
We
not.
need the
There was
JD on
nothing
the
big.
chat. That's who we
There was no
need.
big and there was nothing big and
JB,
no big news in
JD,
what he said.
we need
But
these
what do you
likes
think about
on the panel.
hang on a minute, easy. What do you think about the fact that, let's make it simple, Danny? What do you think about the fact that a few weeks ago that Nick picked up on what you were saying and twisted and turned what you said and made it something that you didn't say? How did you feel about that?
Well, I just thought, fuck it. I was made out to be a weirdo, and I'm not, so I just don't go there anymore. It's as simple as that.
And the
To be
same
a
thing happened to me.
weirdo.
Same thing happened to me, but to a bigger extent. A bigger extent, actually. And the thing is, you know for a fact, Danny, I had his back for years, and he did the same
Oh,
to me. How's that?
well,
How's that good for anybody in the community?
it would have fact, you know, when me and you were talking about trainers to each other. That's where it
Yeah.
started from. When we're talking, I think it were on Dubsy's stream. We were talking about trainers to each other in chat. I think that's where it came from.
You mean he didn't like the fact that we were talking to one another?
Well, I'm obsessed with Archie, and and I'm not obsessed that I fucking blocked him, so he can't get in contact with me. But I'm obsessed with him, and
Yeah, but
I hate him. And I don't
I
hate
remember
Archie.
watching. I remember watching the interaction between you and Watch Nicholas, and I felt like he was baiting you.
Yeah, but I was.
Because
I was a
to
bit.
begin with, it didn't look like it, but I think he was always intending to try and find a way of getting at you. Just twist whatever you were saying.
Do
And I
you
was
know what?
watching it because he'd already done it to me.
you know what though, Powway? It don't matter to me. I've just turned the internet off and go and enjoy the rest of my life. I used to come on these to have a laugh with people like you when we fucked about, like we just fucked about a minute ago.
Yeah.
Danny, the problem is that I agree with you. The problem is there's so much toxic nonsense, like twisted fucking hatred shit. It's horrible now.
I'm not. I'm just looks, as you know, I take piss out of you, but
no,
not,
I
not
have
to be
zero
nasty.
issues with you. I have zero. I've never had any issues. You know that. I've never uttered your name in a bad sense one time.
No. I know. I've not got no problem with you either. Looks,
Yeah, I've never
problem
said a
is-
single bad word about you.
The problem is it's very difficult to counteract somebody that's twisting it. Well, not twisting, but formulating a narrative. And I watched what he said to. He was baiting you. I watched what he did. I'm like, you don't need to. You know, I don't understand where you come from, Danny. I know you don't like causing problems, but I watched what he did, and I thought, oh, this guy here is he's leading him down garden path, and he'd already done it to me. That was why I was watching for it. And then you went on. Then you went over to his stream, and you thought, oh, you didn't think anything was untoward with it. And I thought, I can guarantee you this is going to kick off
Says
here.
you got a dick in your stomach. Can you change your avatar? I would just
No.
feel better if you change your avatar.
No, I'm not going to change. This is my avatar. This is
But
my
you got
avatar.
a dick in your stomach.
It was beautiful.
Well,
So what do you mean?
I just feel better
I'm not
if you
going to
change your
change my
avatar.
avatar. What do you mean?
Danny,
I
Danny,
just
can
feel
It's
better if you
fucking
change
beautiful.
your avatar.
Danny, can I ask you a genuine question?
Yeah.
What do you feel like how the state of all of these different channels and streams are now?
It's just not the same for me anymore. I know about watches, but I'm not going to talk about watches because what's the point? Everyone talks about watches.
Yeah, it gets
Even
boring. Right?
it's no point me saying, "Oh, this connects to the balance cock, which operates this for 12 hours. Oh, let's get an add-on because they brought a new one out that does 24 hours." It's pointless. It's pointless talking about shit like that. I appreciate people talking about like watches on Archie's channel is the main subject, and I appreciate that. And for the record, I've never said I hated Archie. Never. I can't hate someone I don't know.
Yeah. I've never seen you say anything about your hate Archie.
I've never actually spoken to Squirty. I'm easy, Squirty.
Oh no, you easy. Everyone knows easy.
Yeah, but I've never actually spoken with you.
Have we not?
Hey.
We might not have done actually. In a normal voice.
No,
anyway.
you're a Scottish lad, are you?
No, I'm Yorkshire, mate.
Scottish lad. Yeah, it could be a Scottish lad.
No,
Fuck
boy,
yeah.
No, well, I was just asking.
Scottish lad.
I am Scottish.
What
Freedom, you bastard!
He thinks you're mental, Jock. He thinks you're mental, Jock.
No, I don't think he's mental, Jock.
He's got you there.
I did message mental Jock.
Man of
He gave me no reply. I did message mental Jock before the dungeon. He gave me no concern.
Hey, listen, Lux, just, I know the question wasn't
You're
directed
from
at me.
Birmingham, Squirty.
Listen, the question wasn't directed at me, Lux, but when you say, how do we feel about these streams?
Yeah.
How could, from a punter's perspective, for people like Danny and me that have been here for many years, how would you feel about them? If you've got Watch Nicholas, no man's land, you've got Curly that's going back to Watch Nicholas, and then you've got Archie that's not making, he's not no stance on it.
Brings in the
He's got no
punters.
stance on it. So it's basically
Easy is the bridge.
Easy, calm down. Easy, calm down. Powway's trying to have a normal conversation for a change.
The effectively what you end up with is this what we've got right now. What Danny said. Nobody's got any feeling about anything anymore. How can you have people like Watch Nicholas and Curly bridging, mending bridges, and then you've got Archie that's not saying anything about it. Really, what Archie needs to do is take a stance of either going against, cutting off Curly or Watch
He
Nicholas
has
or
made
both of them.
stances. He doesn't. He hates Curly. He doesn't like Watch Nick.
Or
Doesn't like
both.
any of them.
Well, it's just right now. It doesn't seem to me like there's nobody's got a home.
Well,
There's a home here,
I mean, I don't
Powway.
want. I don't want to go. I don't want to go and watch Curly, and no, I don't want to go and watch Nicholas. The only stream. I mean, but it doesn't
Just
create any
watch
drama, does it?
Luxy Poos.
so
Just
when you
watch
say
Luxy.
home, you mean something like this, right? Where
Yeah.
it's not like a
I mean, the
proper
dungeon.
show.
But
It's not a
it would.
proper show. You just a fuck about. You just chat about anything, right?
Powway feels
Powway,
comfortable here.
what you got to get, Power? The business has changed, but the business, it's not the same. So I don't have to be nice to you cunts anymore, because I only make
Oh,
30,
shut up,
30
Dirky.
US fucking
Oh,
30, not
Dirky
even US
Diggler.
dollars, Canadian dollars a fucking.
Shut up,
I have to be
Dirky
nice to you,
Diggler.
cunts. Power, you ruined my fucking business, Power.
Dirk's the kind of guy that says, so you're not staying in your hotel room for another couple of hours. Is it okay if I have a kip? Yeah. Dirk is that kind of man. Is it okay if I have a kip in your hotel room? Because you're not going to be there for another 6 hours.
There is an opportunity for somebody to be running a dungeon.
Well,
'Cause-
I'm running the dungeon this
Yeah,
evening.
right now you are. Right now
Yeah.
you are. As a regular thing, yeah. That would
Well,
be.
I've been regular for a couple of weeks, couple of months I've been on, but not every week. I will grant you that. I'm not on here every week because I'm busy. But I would like to have a regular spot.
Is that something you and Archie are accommodating or looking into?
No,
Lux?
I only talk to Lux. No, I don't talk to Arch. But
Is Lux looking into it?
Lux would say yes in a heartbeat.
Looks
Lux,
Sorry,
let's go.
I wasn't
they
listening. What's the question, Powway?
Looks, let's go backstage and discuss like
no,
cups and chairs. Me
no,
and you.
What's the question,
the
Powway?
Powway is asking if I wanted a regular spot on the dungeon, would you okay it?
Yeah, why not?
Of course you would. I said in a heartbeat, Luxy would say okay.
Yeah, he's on there now. I'm not. This is not my show. This is like the easy show. I'm just here to bring guests on and shit like that.
Amen, brother. Yeah,
So
but
it's more about the time slot that it's being run then. In terms
But
of
this
the
is the
but the
Luxy and
thing is that
Archie dungeon.
easy is not available all the time because he's got believe it or not, he has a normal life. So yeah,
something
people
he was
want regular
criticising
shows.
me for.
Huh?
Something Easy was criticising me for having a fucking
I
normal
wasn't
life.
criticizing you.
You fucking did. You did.
No.
You fucking
Don't
did.
hold on. Many moons ago, maybe, but this
Yeah,
is the this is
fucking
the
30
happiness
minutes ago.
hour. This is the happiness hour.
See, this is a thing that you come into, right? Which is true.
Like
There is
I've said.
easy. 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize. Just give me 1 second. This is the thing that a lot of people, like you say, are looking for a place where they can just hang out, like the old
It's never. Sorry to cut you off,
Marcello
Richie,
time,
but it's never
24
gonna.
hour Marcello time, or the
The
dungeon, or whatever, right?
The
speakeasy.
dungeon.
The
The dungeon.
speakeasy.
Yeah. And
It's never
the
gonna
problem
go
is,
that way.
I'm
Though,
not.
Richie.
I can't be here for 10 hours a day or 12 hours. I can barely do the Luxy show for 2 hours, so it's kind of hard.
But
Exactly.
it's never going to be that way anymore. Things have changed.
Yeah,
Things have.
and we don't have
So,
the camaraderie
so,
anymore, do we?
so the
No.
Powway was asking if I could have a regular spot on here. Well, he said if I'm in contact with Archie. I said no, I only talk to Lux. But Lux would be okay with that.
It's also
No, Lux would always be okay if I had, just say every week I had a night of easy company. Lux is fine with that.
If you enjoy doing it easy, you go for it and do it. There's no.
it's not
Well, I do
necessarily.
enjoy it.
The thing
Well, there's
is
no harm in
easy.
doing it. Then.
The thing is easy. Do you get a payment for doing it? Because if it's
No,
not
no,
about the
no,
pay,
no,
well, you
no.
just do whatever you want then. If it's
Well,
somebody that's
I'm on here because of Luxy's good sort of graces. But
Right. Well,
Luxie
that's
knows
different.
that I enjoy it.
When it comes to trying to get somebody on that's doing a paid gig, you have to try and there are, like there's a nuance of trying to get a time slot that gets the most punters and available panelists. Problem with this slot that we've
That
got
is
right
right.
now is
Yeah,
you haven't got a
that is right,
consistent amount of
Powway.
panelists. Yeah.
And I'm
So
not
if you
saying I wouldn't
this isn't
enjoy
a
a bit
time slot that gets both.
and
You
I'm
can
not saying I wouldn't enjoy a bit of support. However, I don't need it. This is just a hobby. This is,
yeah. Well, that's fine in
like
that
if I got a
circumstance. What I'm saying is that if it's a sustainable model where somebody's getting paid a paid gig, I'm not saying for you, it has to be at a time slot which can combine
yeah,
both panelists that will come on and that it has the viewers. So this isn't a particular slot where this isn't a particular time frame where it will get enough
yes,
panelists coming on
yes.
as a ratio to
No, I
the
understand
punters
that.
that are viewing.
And like,
But
okay,
there is a time slot earlier in the morning or night, depending on where you are. After Archie stream, there is a particular slot that isn't filled at the moment, and that's what I'm saying about
yeah, but
that is the slot
I
that would.
got work and I got my wife and that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like, why I like it is that I'm under no restrictions. Like, if I want to open a dungeon, I'll just ask the Luxai. He'll say
yeah.
yay
But
or no,
so
and
that
that's
if you
good.
think about it like that, yeah, that's one thing. But from the other side of things, if you the dynamic of when you try if in the earlier in the morning when you're not available, which is the peak time, which sort of
No,
overlaps with the
yeah,
late night America,
yeah.
that's the time slot that has to be filled. It's the time
No,
slot
I can
during
understand
or
that.
after or
No,
watch
I can
Nicholas.
understand that, Powway.
And the fact that what it is the fact that that isn't being filled is what's causing a big divide in the community, because they're either watching Archie and then waiting for watch Nicholas,
No, I
and
understand
then
that, but
there's
you
no
have
for
to
looks.
understand. Like,
That's
I've
what's
got
happened.
my sort of
And Nick,
commitments over here, and
yeah,
I
and the thing
can't.
is, that's what Nick's capitalised on. He knows that there is that big gap, and it creates a divide. He doesn't fill the slot; it just gets empty. He likes the fact that the fucking slot is empty. Now, I'm not saying there's anything against Nick. I'm just pointing out the fact that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that is the slot that's
yeah.
missing, and that is why it becomes for people that are following Archie's community.
But what
They don't
works
have
with me,
they feel
Powway, if
disconnected
I
from it.
can say, what works with me is if I have an evening off, I just ask, my mate, is it okay if we open a dungeon? He'll say, yep, that is what I like. Like, if I had a job, if I'm being paid, I'd have to be here every week on this certain occasion. I've got that already,
Mm.
through the week. What I enjoy is the freedom. If I want to open a dungeon and if he's available, he will say yes. We can definitely do that.
Well, think of it if you know where. Obviously, you don't want to set time frames, but I'm sure that if you, Lux won't like me saying this, but I've said it to everybody that's been running shows and opening shows before. If there is a certain willingness to run a show, whether it's to set time or not, I know that Archie would be prepared to accommodate you. It might not be
Well, I don't
much.
even talk to Archie. I just talk to Lux. Like
Well, you can go
I
through
know
Lux then. Lux will
Archie
do the
knows
same
me,
thing for you.
but I just love Lux. I just love to
We'll go
talk with
through.
Lux.
We'll go through Lux then, and it doesn't have to be much. Um, we're
But
talking. We're talking
if
minimum
Lux
wage
says it's
at
okay,
most.
then Archie says it's okay, and I know that. But I love
That all
if
depends on your
I'm off
consistency and
or
how
if
often you're doing it as
like
well, doesn't it?
like okay, just say as an example, like okay, this afternoon it's teeming down, it's raining, like, and I said with the agency, because it's the school holidays, I'm not on until next month. I can't work. Well, I would like to open a dungeon. So I asked Lux, and Lux is always easy, whatever. Like, if you want to open a dungeon, you can, and he will set it up. And
Well,
I
it's
always
not
said
my
to Lux,
it's not my place to.
but I can't have, like, I'll okay, I will be on the dungeon every Wednesday night. You know, I can't, because I got my evening hours, and
Yeah, I
you know, I
appreciate
don't
that.
want it as
You
a
do know what
job.
you do know what a 0 hours contract is, though. You can say, "Oh, I'll come on tonight for $20." I'm not trying to aggravate Lux or Archie here, but you do know you can do that. You can just say, "Oh, look, I'll come on and I'll open a stream and I'll probably be a few on for a few hours and I'll just if you
Uh,
can send me,
Look,
you know, you can."
I
I'm not saying that you have
understand
to
what
do
you're
that.
saying,
Yeah, that's up to you. But I
but
mean,
I don't,
you're not daft. I'm just giving you. I'm
like, I
opening your eyes to it.
understand what you're saying,
Somebody's got to
and
open your eyes to it.
that's excellent. But I really don't consider any money. Like,
And that's
yeah,
fair.
that would be
It's also fair.
nice.
I was just I say it's also fair for me to say that to you. If you don't want to do that, and you know, I don't want anybody to be upset with me for saying it. It is fair for me to say that to you. If you don't want to do that, I would think that that is appropriate. It's sporadic.
Yeah, but I just
Attendance,
help.
but that's up
But
to
I
you.
just help out the
You take that.
channel.
You're not
Like, I just
stupid.
help out, the Luxy, and I just help out Archie. Like,
That's fair enough. Yeah,
and
you
if
get where I'm
they
coming from, though.
super chats, it's excellent. Like, I'm happy with them that they're getting some super chats, and Luxy gets
Well,
a bit of money, and Archie gets a bit of money.
that's
That's
fair
how I
enough.
think about it.
As long as you're happy with that, that's fine. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I know Lux just joined now. I'm not trying to aggravate anybody. I'm just pointing out that there's plenty to go around. It's just I'm
Yeah,
not saying it's
no, I
you know
understand that, and that's
Super
appreciated.
chat, super chat,
and also you're not a stupid guy, so
super chat. Little Dave, $5. Show sponsor. We got show sponsor, Little Dave.
JB is the show sponsor, but we really appreciate that super chat from Little Dave.
Little Dave
We
also
do.
says, Easy is here to do everything except acknowledge super. No, he acknowledges super
No,
chat.
no, no. I will always read out a super chat, and Luxy knows that. If Luxy says easy, this is your one. I will
But
read it out,
but Little Dave, we acknowledge your super chat and your
and
support for the
we love
dungeon.
your super chat.
Thank you. Thank you from our
4.99
hearts.
US show
Thank you.
sponsor.
Yeah, we got another
But
show sponsor, Little Dave.
but I'm just acknowledging my guy,
look,
JB.
look. Can I just ask you a question about
Yes.
Bateman?
Yeah, sure. Ask me
Darth
anything you want.
Diggler, Dave. It's all about easy. No, it's not.
Yeah, this is the
I'm the
easy show. It's
kindest
all about
man.
Easy.
Well,
Well,
I'm the kindest man. If you give me a chance, I'm the kindest man. I am. And Luxy will absolutely say, yep, he's a pretty good
can you
guy.
give the look easy? Listen, looks.
Yes, Powway.
Where is the stance on Bateman? What's the
Um,
He's out.
no,
No,
he's not.
Bateman's
Is
out.
he asking? Is Powway asking Easy or is he asking Lux?
Okay.
Right.
looks?
He's not out. He's not out. I don't
He,
want any issues with him. I respect why he does on the main show with Archie. He gets paid to do that, which is fine. And I just, if he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. I don't want any
me and
beef.
Lux have other ideas.
Yeah,
What
No,
I'm
that's up to Easy. Huh?
look,
no.
I don't
I'm
want
saying
beef
this to
because it's that.
Powway.
Sorry,
I'm
Easy.
saying this to Powway.
Yeah.
He's is actually pretty good. I mean, you know,
Well,
not
I'm
talking
not
about
committed.
Luxy.
Look,
Luxy's the best presenter,
All right, all
but
right. But can
if
I,
you consider
easy? Can I
Bateman,
please answer Powway a little bit, please? Just only 50 seconds. Can I have 50 seconds, please? Sorry,
okay,
I'm really sorry, easy.
okay,
I don't want issues with Bateman, and it's as simple as fact as this. I don't want to affect Archie's main show. I don't want to affect Archie's
that's the
income.
job.
I don't want to
Yes,
affect his business. So I can put things aside and be peaceful. But I really don't appreciate all this bullshit. And I'm not asking him to choose sides or anything, but it is clear what has happened. He suddenly turned as soon as he received that money into his bank account. He didn't have any issue with me for weeks. He hasn't had any issue with me ever. So why now, as soon as the money hits his bank
yeah,
account, he's
yeah,
turned
yeah,
and starts
yeah,
bringing up fucking errand shit from 6, 8 weeks ago? If he
yeah,
had such a big
yeah.
issue with me, why didn't he bring it up yesterday or the day before or 1 week ago or
Or
2 weeks
6
ago?
weeks before.
Why has he waited 8 weeks and suddenly did it? Well, it's obvious because
Well, I
he's
can
got
tell you
money from
why.
Watch
I
Nicholas.
can tell you why. In one sentence, he was waiting to get stronger. Now he thinks he's.
Yeah, his ego is growing. His ego is growing.
Yeah. But
But I don't want to go around in this bullshit every day. I just want to
it's a
do my
delicate
shit.
situation only because he's doing good with Archie, and like you
But
said,
he's
you don't
also
want
not doing
to.
good with Archie because if he's on Nikki's show and Nikki is saying, "I want to destroy Lux and you shouldn't super chat Lux and you shouldn't super chat Archie, fuck Archie," he's also hurting Archie. So on one side he's helping, but on another side he's playing both sides, and that is very problematic. So I'm gonna
so
wait and see what happens.
We will
look,
wait.
see as it was me that
The
were
jury's
brought.
out. The jury is out on the Baitman.
Well,
Sorry, Powway, yes.
the reason I brought that question up, I can understand what Lux is saying. The what I'm trying to understand is where's the balance in it? That would be the thing that I would be, because I don't currently see a balance. It seems to be that Bateman's going on Archie's show, and
Getting paid.
yes, he's getting paid, but also Easy has just said that his stature's growing, and it was always obvious that he would do because he's good content. He's
Yeah, he knows about
reliable.
watches and reference numbers and shit like that.
What I'm saying is the where's the fairness and the balance, and the fact that he's good. It, it's been like that with other people in the past, where there seems to be. It's just a bit like fucking investing in stocks, where the hype, everything goes into all one thing. Now, you trying to look at a balanced approach to things. That you've got Bateman that seems to be, you know, the money seems to be gravitating towards him for an additional panelist or for content. But yeah, I don't think. Obviously, you've got to. You have control over the market over that. You can curtail that, and really, there needs to be some sort of fairness, and it may be in the short term that by you know putting a noose around his earnings might
Well,
limit
yeah, but
might you know what I mean,
no,
it might
but
limit Archie, it might limit
no.
this the stream,
If
but
I can
equally
address you,
it does need
if
to
I can
also flow to
address
other
what you
people.
said,
And by
there's no.
hang on a minute, Easy, if you did
Okay,
that, it would you can control the content, you can control the panelist. The panelist is the content. This platform is provided to him to. He's only got the as much leeway as you give him. Give him an inch and he'll take a yard. He can only do that with your say so and actually say so. And he seems to be allowing him to do that by
but the
letting
thing
him run
about
away
the
with it. He
Bateman
starts
is,
calling the
It's
shots.
not in my position. It's not my
but the thing
position
about
to.
the Bateman
that also
is, and
becomes.
Luxy will agree with me. He
Hang on a minute,
has
Easy. It does become a
he
curly situation then.
Yeah,
That
I
was the
know. I
early
know.
days of curly. That
Yeah, I know.
becomes an
But
early days of curly
let me
situation.
talk about the
You have to
Bateman.
control that.
Powway. Okay, Powway. What would you do? What would you do in this situation?
I would probably have him, but limit him. And because if you limit if you limit the use of him, he also then becomes it would transpose over to what Nicholas is. It would, if you start to curtail Bateman's use by 40%, let's say, that would also happen on Watch Nicholas's stream. Eventually, it would. First few days, it wouldn't. You'd think it's hard. You look at it and you think, oh, I'm seeing him over there all the time. But partly why people enjoy him is because they see him over here and they see the drama that's caused by him going over there. And that people like yourself and Archie don't like the fact that he's gone over there after being paid here. If you put a little bit of a noose on that, it creates a little bit of control. I mean, there's no other way of doing it. How else are you going to do it? If you keep paying him and paying him and paying him, and you're just basically fueling him to become his own independent person. I mean, he's only got his name from being on Archie's stream, hasn't he?
Correct. He's a
That's why.
nobody as far as the world is concerned.
So you would have to. I'm not saying.
And
I'm
when
not.
we
I
say
don't have
like
anything
he hasn't
against
really built
Bateman.
his name, he's only been here 2 months. It's not like he's been here for 6 months or a
Yeah,
year.
but
Like
But it's
even you,
happening
it's
quickly.
pretty
Luxy, will
fresh.
say
But
that he
but
has
it has
some
happened
skill.
quickly.
Yeah.
Like he's got some skill about him.
You can't, you don't need to cut somebody off because Archie's stance always was when it was Tim and JJ was, I don't have any problem with running your own stream. I don't have a problem you going over to other streams, that kind of thing. But that created a monster. The only way you can curtail that is by sort of tightening the noose a bit. You limit their exposure on your own channel. You keep them there, but you don't let them have the same earnings and have the
Because
same exposure and the same number of hours on the stream. Don't let them
like
become a reliance.
like I say, the issue is like this. If you're getting paid by a company, let's say let's make it really simple. You're getting paid by McDonald's, right? And then you go to Burger King and you tell Burger King all the secrets of McDonald's, the secret sauces or whatever, right? And then you tell Burger King, okay, these are the prices that they're getting the products in. These are how much it's costing them, blah blah blah. And then you tell Burger King all the stuff so they can undercut them. Well, what Bateman's is doing is on a show now that fucking has openly said they want to destroy me. They want me to have a nervous breakdown on a live stream. And so Bateman being there and the way he acted today is proving that he supports that narrative and that mindset. So
Yeah,
how
but
the fuck can he be on the main show and be all friendly and yeah, I'm here to support Archie, but on another side, fuck you, Lux, I'm going to destroy you, and don't ever support the Luxy show. Well, that means you're
well,
hurting the guy that feeds you as well.
well, ultimately, like I was just trying to say, is that his capital is his personality,
Does he have a
isn't it?
personality?
Well, everybody has a
sorry,
personality,
yeah.
whether you like it or how much you
Yeah.
value it. It's his capital is his
You see,
personality. It's
what Luxy is trying to say.
Curly, everybody.
Let let
Everybody's got a
let
like
me
me.
talk, Powway. Let me talk.
You've got to put a noose on it, haven't you? That's
What
what
Luxy is trying to
everybody
say
does
is
that to everybody on every stream.
the guy has a bit of talent. Luxy's not saying otherwise.
Yeah, he
But
does. I've said that
what
many
to
times.
do with the talent?
I've said that he knows his stuff about watches.
Yeah.
He's quite good with Archer in the main show. I've
But
never
he's
took that
quite
against
good
him.
with the punters. He is very good with
I've
punters.
never said anything shit about him. I've never.
I'm not saying he's
No, I know
Luxy
that. I know that.
quality, but
I know that.
he's
But
quite good with punters. So let's harness that sort of talent.
yeah, but
And that's
it
how
boils down to two types of economic models, doesn't it? You either let him do everything he wants and harness everything that Bateman, provides, or you use a more like socialist model and you curtail what he's doing because you already have, which we know Archie already has a bit of a monopoly on this. So if it was me, knowing that Archie has a monopoly on it, if you restrict, I'm not saying I like Bateman, but what I would probably do is I would probably curtail him, because partly what fuels his personality and fuels his ability to manipulate people or gives him credence in the community is the fact that he's appearing on Archie's without any restraints.
Well,
If
this
you
was meant
if you
to be
try and
my
if you try and
darling.
treat him like the
So
same, like if I
let's not have all about the Baitman. Okay.
well if you like if I came on a looks listen, I know my place on Archie's stream.
Yeah, but
That's why I don't.
let's
That's
not
why. Hang on a
have
minute.
half
Look, hang on a
on
minute.
the
Easy. Let me just tell Looks this. I know my place on Archie's stream. That's why I don't appear on it. But
Okay.
most people don't see it that way. So if they have the talent and they in their appropriate setting, they will keep appearing. That's why JJ did it and Tim did it, Marco did it. Bateman's another example of that.
Yeah,
It's
because they
very
want to
good.
build their image, right? They want to use that platform to build their image.
So the only way you can deal with that is by constraining how much exposure you give the community to them.
Hmm.
That's the only way of doing it. And it's an experiment, but that's the only way you're going to be able to try and deal with it. Because alternatively, if you just give them free reign and you're open that of their own free will, they'll do right by you. Now, obviously, if Bateman goes to Nick, he'll have a certain lifespan, and like Uzi, people get bored of him. But if you keep giving them the platform on your own channel, that will never die. That's like Narc, you know. Narc's sort of profiles dropped off a cliff since that. She's limits how much he's on his stream. Curly, you know, you can. It's a fine line. You can either. I mean, Bateman's probably not the same as Curly, but it's probably the equivalent of Narc. He's not going to run his own stream, or even if he does, it's not going to last very long. But if you keep giving him the fuel, you keep fueling his fire, he'll always last. You got to try and contain him and make him your own. Might not like me saying that, but that is, if you limit his exposure on your own channel and contain him, he's not going to go much further with Nick, is he? Because Nick's going to get bored of him.
I
Yeah.
will talk to Nick. I will talk with Nick.
If you talk to
Okay.
Nick is not going to listen if you
Yeah, he's
say,
not gonna.
"Oh,
He's not gonna
don't."
give a fuck
It's
what you
not.
say.
I know how Nick's
Nick
mind
will
works.
listen
Does
to
not.
what
He's
I
not going
say.
to.
Powway has been
That's
No,
dangerous.
Nick
very
will
close to
listen to what
Nikki, so
I say.
Powway knows
If
the
you
most.
if you think that
No,
you're going to get
Powway
easy,
has a very good intellect with these things, but Nick will listen
No, he's
with.
not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he will.
Can
the
I
only
read out
reason
these two?
that,
Sorry.
it's
Yeah.
the only
No,
reason that
Nick will
easy.
listen. Nick will listen.
Listen,
He's not. He's not going to listen to
easy.
you.
He's not going to
He will
listen.
listen. He's
Why
listening
would he
now.
listen? He doesn't give a fuck about you. Why would he listen?
He
Seriously.
will listen
No, he's
if
not.
I
No, he's
say,
not. No, he's not. No,
Easy, easy.
he
well,
just
no,
laugh in your face.
Easy. If Nick will listen to you, it's because he sees you of higher value than Bateman. That's how Nick's mind works. It's not about
Nick
like
will listen.
if he listens to you, it's because he sees the trade-off. He won't just listen to you and see reason. It's because he thinks that if he's going to lose you over Bateman, then he'll choose you. He won't do it because he thinks that it's the right thing to do. Just do
Nick
what I'm
will
saying.
listen.
He
Nick
won't
Well,
will
I
just
listen.
think
do
I
it
think
because
you're
you tell him
dreaming. I
to.
think you're dreaming. With respect to
No, I've
Easy, I think you're
always had
You
dreaming.
his.
see, I'm going out with that looks.
No,
I've
I
Um,
agree.
always
I
had
agree.
his ear.
if I say to you, looks, you need to stop running these streams. You're gonna think, who do I need to listen to, Powway or Archie? And the higher power is
Yeah, it's
Archie,
like
and you're
playing
gonna go
cards. You get rid of the cards that are useless
exactly,
to you, and you keep the cards that
exactly.
are gonna you can use as the top
Nicky will
hand.
So if
listen to
you
me.
so easy, if you go to Nick and say, I think you need to curtail Bateman because
He'll just say,
it's
"Go
not
fuck
good for.
yourself."
No,
He's
he
been.
won't. No, he
All
won't.
right. Well, let's just
He
see what
would.
happens.
It's
We got
not.
some
He's not.
messages. Can I read
Easy.
these
He's not there
messages?
for you. He's not. Well, just hang on. Easy. Just to make it clear, he's
No,
not
but
there to do
I've
you a
always
favour or
had Nick
because he's your
here.
friend.
Nick always listens.
So you
If
think?
Interesting.
I say this is what's
All right. Well, let's see
happening,
what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
but
Nick likes making you think that you've got his ear. That's what he's done with me for
Nick
years.
is all.
It's
I've always had
not going
Nick's
to
ear.
happen.
Little Dave says, while they build their image, they have no complaints about the nastiness. Once the image is built, all of a sudden, he's referring to Timmy can't handle the toxicity anymore.
Nick's always been a reasonable man. He will listen to reason. He will.
Little Dave, if you
Nick
put,
What
if
doesn't
you
is the
put
listen to
me,
message
reason.
that you want me to
Nick
give
won't listen
to
to
Nick?
reason. Listen, easy. Nick won't listen to reason. He listens to what's the better outcome. If you're not
No,
giving him the right answer, he won't fucking listen to you. That is
Nick
exactly how
will.
Nick's mind works. He won't do. He won't.
Luxy, what is the
How do you think he's
message
lasted so
you
fucking
want to
long?
give to Nick?
He will ditch you the fucking moment that you are the weaker link. That's it. I mean, I would do the
No, he
same if I was
won't.
Nick.
No,
I'm not,
no,
I'm not trying to get it. Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. And if he's
no.
trying to make you think that it's the
easy.
opposite,
I agree with
I'm telling you,
Powway. I agree with Powway.
So,
it's
what
not
is the
daft.
message that you would like me to pass on
No,
to
I have
Nick?
no message. No message. No message.
No
I
message.
mean, the funny thing is here, Easy, is if Nick would actually listen to you, despite what was in his best interest, just out of reason, you would think less of him. Everybody would. Nick will do
No,
exactly what he
no.
won't do. Won't do what he won't do what you tell him to do. He'll do what's fucking best. That's why he
I'm not going
survived.
to tell anyone to do anything.
And
I
most
just
people
have
here, most
reason.
panelists that come on here would
I
think
have
less of him
reason
just for
on my
fucking listening to
side.
reason.
You
And
might have reason on your side, Easy, but he's not a reasonable person.
okay, well,
It's not how it works either.
I can
It
only
isn't.
do my best.
I mean,
I
come
can
on, Nick.
only
Look,
do
come
my
on.
best.
Does it work that? Does it work like
No,
that
I
with you and
agree
I,
with
Jay?
Powway. I'm
It
in
doesn't work
agreement
like
with you,
that.
Powway.
Exactly. I
Uzi,
don't. There's nothing wrong with Nick doing it the way he does because that's how he survives. You can't go to Nick and say, "Oh, uh, do this," or "Oh, curtail Bateman." If he thinks
okay,
Bateman's going to improve
whatever
his fucking show, it's going to
you
fucking keep going. You will be gone.
blowjobs want to talk about, that's fine. But I've always had Nick's ear. He will
Nick's not going to
always.
fucking. He's not going to sit there on a fucking show on his own because we don't think that Bateman should be there. Or
Easy.
he's
I'll
not
tell you
going to
straight.
fucking be.
The
Let's be honest.
only way that he will make you think that you have his ear is if he has no panelists and he's desperate for someone to jump on. He will give you the floor. He will give you
No,
everything.
that's
Yeah.
If he's got panelists this
no, but
strong,
he
he
knows
won't.
we
He
are
will get rid of you in an
mates.
instant. He's done it to everybody. He's done it to
He
his
knows
highest,
we
most.
are mates.
No,
He
no, no, no.
would
You don't. You
not
don't.
give me that luxury.
Easy.
No,
He has got rid of the most loyal punters ever in an instant.
but he knows
He's got
we
rid
are
of Tan.
mates.
He's got rid of Tan, the biggest donor. He's got rid of loads of people. He will get rid of you in an instant if he thinks he doesn't need you right now.
You have to ask yourself,
No, you
easy.
see,
Easy. You have to
I'm
ask
sorry,
yourself
where
how.
you are wrong is he will think that he can use me, so he's not going to get rid of me because he thinks he
he
can
will
use me.
only be able to use you if he's desperate to use you. Or if he's got
And
no
do you not?
panelists, then he will use you.
Do
No,
you not think that right now,
you don't understand.
easy? Do you not think that right now he's listening to what you're saying,
Yeah, he's
or
listening.
somebody,
I know
He's
he's
or somebody
watching.
listening
that he
right
knows
now.
is telling him?
Yeah, he
He
knows.
texted me 20 minutes ago. I haven't seen it yet. He's listening right now.
Of
I
course
know
he is.
Exactly.
this.
Everybody would think less of
So
Nick if he
shut
didn't
up.
fucking operate this
I
way.
know he's listening.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is everybody would think less of him
He's
if he didn't operate
always
this way.
asked me what I
Powway,
think.
was it AD? Is it AD never calling one of his most loyal followers and he just dumped him? Is
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
AD never calling was on Nicky's show every fucking day, every
I
day.
mean, you've got to be fair to Nick as well. Just try to play devil's advocate here. It does work the other way as well. You've got to accept that you would do the same thing. You and I actually do act the same way. You probably have a more nuanced way of doing it.
Yeah,
It
I'm not
it
perfect.
doesn't
I'm
show
not.
on stream.
I'm
You
not
know what I mean?
perfect.
But but obviously, if Nick would act the way that Easy's saying, you would think less of him because it's not the way that do you know what I mean? It's not the way that it works, is it? It's a cutthroat environment, and it's manipulative. It's political.
It's actually not. These people
Easy. It
who
is.
are
It is easy. It is.
Well,
no, they want to
maybe
be
it isn't until it
understood.
is.
Easy. You're on with respect, and I say this respectfully.
Okay.
You're here probably at the weekends. Let's say you're here every weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, right? But you're really not here every weekend. But let's just say you are. You're missing out on the 5 other days of shit that goes on. Right? There's a lot of shit that you don't know really, and your stuff that goes on behind it is so much shit. It is all fucking political. It is all crazy, and you
It's
can
not
see it. It
political.
is because you can see how
Not.
the situation with Bateman. He suddenly gets money in his pocket from Nikki,
Yeah, but
and he
Bateman's
kisses.
small
And
fry.
he says, Nikki, he says to
He's
Nikki,
small fry.
I'll make sure I kick her up.
Nick,
I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud. You know, come on, it's like, dude.
Nick's also very capable of keeping on top of it all as well. So
the
when you know you've got to acknowledge the fact that it's fucking 7 days a week, and that Nick is very
I
capable
can
of keeping
handle
on
the
top of it
biggie.
7 days.
The
You've got to
Bateman
do
is
this.
small fry. Yeah, don't
Nobody's trying
worry
to put.
about Bateman.
We're not. Nobody's trying to put you down easy. We're just trying to. I mean, there is criticism of Nick in this. This is what is This is ultimately what it's about. Is criticizing Nick, but equally, you know, you've got to accept
No, it's
the
not.
abilities of him. You do.
Well, we got a super chat. Easy. We got a super chat. Pavel, member for 32 months. My
Yeah.
favorite part was
Takes
when
two to
Nikki.
tango, Powway. Takes two to tango.
All right, can I read the super chat?
So,
Pavel, member
please.
for 30. Pavel, member for 32 months. My favorite part was when Nikki paid for exclusive rights to Mike's track day. Mike promptly demands to show it on Archie's too. What a legend. I didn't see that, but that sounds fucking hilarious.
Takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. Now, Luxie is my mate. Nick is my mate also. And I'm not which camp. I'm not in a camp. I know Luxie is my mate. It takes two to tango.
What I would say in regards to the mate thing is, give credit
Oh,
to
stop
Nick.
trying to be the UN, Powway.
Nick's
I
very
mean, the
very good.
Kofi Annan, you are not. You are not the Kofi Annan.
Fair enough.
These boys will sort it out. They
Well,
will sort it
what I was
out.
trying to say is that Nick is very clever, and he comes here for an income. He's very, he's very talented in, you know.
Luxie's not doing it for top deck.
No, he's not. But what I would say is when you're talking about
So,
mateship, Lux does have sort of
no, Lux is a good mate and he's loyal.
exactly. No,
I
nobody's loyal.
Nick is a good
But
mate. However,
I don't have many examples
he's
of
not
Lux going.
loyal. And I told Nicky to his face, he is not loyal. No.
No, Nick's not loyal at all.
No. And I told that to his face.
What I'm trying to say to you is Nick's not loyal at all. You have some sort of loyalty from Lux and Archie, mainly Lux, not Archie.
Well, there's no
You know,
loyalty. There's no loyalty with Arch because I don't talk to him. That's not a slur on Arch, but
you're not going to get that from.
Luxie's my mate.
You're not going to get that from Watch Nicholas at all, though. It's not
but
everywhere.
I told him that in a private message.
You feel like it's going to be
No,
loyalty, and it could.
yeah,
It could
you
even.
don't have to convert me because I already told him that what you're saying. I told him. So don't try to convert me because
No,
I've
no,
already
no.
told
I
him.
mean, you know what you said to me earlier on. You said, I prefer this version of Powway compared to the version that you get most days. And the reason that you
Yeah.
get the other version is because I know there is no loyalty. I just enjoy
No,
coming on
but
nights in a
Lux
loop.
is loyal.
I mean, if you,
Lux is my friend.
I mean,
And you
let's
can
put it.
scoff at that if you want, but Lux is my friend.
Well, put it
Lux
this
would not
way.
hurt
Easy.
me
Yes,
if
correct. I'm Easy's friend. Yes.
Put it this way.
Lux would never hurt me.
No, I wouldn't.
The
No,
reason
and
that,
I know he wouldn't.
like I said to you, easy. The reason I come on these streams and 9 times out of 10 you'll get the lunatic is because that's what I find enjoyment out of doing, and it's
Okay, well, I find enjoyment
out of
telling
talking to
you
me.
that Lux is my friend
Yeah,
and
but what
he
I'm
would
saying
not
is
hurt me.
what I'm saying I don't rely on the fact that somebody might be my friend. I come on here and I act the fucking lunatic because I get enjoyment out of it, because I can't rely on the fact that if I come on here and be the person that people want me to be, that it'll last. It won't last. It's online. So I come on these streams and do
Oh,
what I know
no.
ultimately is
See, what you don't
my
understand
enjoyment.
is
It is. That's
Lux
the
is
way it
in
is.
Asia. I'm in Asia. So probably one day we're going to meet up and he
Right. So
will
okay
want
then.
to hold his head up high and say, extend the hand.
So no matter
Hey,
it.
easy. Hey, you're my mate.
Okay. So
That's what he wants.
look, easy. If I keep acting this way, and me and you
Now,
gonna
if
meet up.
he
I
was
mean,
in
easy.
Asia and you were in Timbuktu, maybe that wouldn't be the case. But probably one day, Luxie and I are going to meet. And he
if I
wants to hold his head up and say, I'm your mate. That's why he never stiffs me. Never. And he won't.
if
And
if
I
me and
wouldn't him.
do you think that me and you will ever one day meet up? Easy.
Probably not.
So why would I not act like a fucking lunatic then?
Well, that's
If
why
that's
you're
what I
doing
enjoy.
it. And I get it.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I understand it.
There you go.
But you're never going to be part of my inner circle because you act like a lunatic.
And I
That's
probably never would
not
have. But would I ever been?
that's not saying anything bad about you, but I want safety. My
But
mates are
before,
my mates.
but before I decided to act like a lunatic, do you think that these thoughts crossed my mind and I computed whether it was worth me acting normally or like a lunatic, like I wanted to, because I enjoy it? It did.
I think
There's a
I
trade-off.
think I think you didn't even give two iota about if you're acting like a lunatic. You
I didn't.
sort of come on to have a release. I can
Exactly.
understand that.
By the way, we got a super chat. We got Little Dave, show sponsor, show co-sponsor, $5. Thank you, Little Dave, for being show co-sponsor.
Thank you, Little Dave. Well, this is
And
my show, actually, Little Dave. This is actually the easy show.
correct.
Thank you, Little
But
Dave, for
can we give some value?
$4.99.
Easy. Can we give value? We got some
Yep,
messages.
yep, yep, yep,
Let me see. Let me find some messages from
yep.
Little Dave. WN might need to get a hotel room near the track if he has to leave his house at 4 a.m. What else is Little Dave saying? The track thing starts at 7 a.m. Mike can do whatever he wants with his camera. Uncle bullied his way into track day. And new sugar daddy uncle apron strings.
Apron strings. Dave, little Dave
Like-
has always loved me. He's always been my little fan.
If
Look at
I
the
can
apron
have
strings.
the floor
He loves
for
the
2
apron
seconds.
strings, little Dave. Little Dave loves the apron strings.
If I
Maybe-
can have the floor for 2 seconds. I've
One,
never been a yes
two.
man to
Time's run
anyone.
out.
No, I've never been a yes man to anyone. I
Correct.
still got supporters. Like Marcus.
You're
He
fucking
always
being
says,
a,
"Eat
you're
your
fucking being a
gold,
supporter.
JB,
You're being a
JB."
yes. You are being a yes man to fucking watch Nicholas for the last fucking
No,
hour.
I haven't. Watch
fucking
Nick
have.
knows.
Easy. I have to
I'm-
agree with Powway. Easy has
Right,
played
okay.
both sides quite a lot. He loves
No,
the attention that Watch Nicholas gave him for a while.
No,
Nick will give you the fucking. He'll
Watch
tickle your
Nick. He
balls.
knows I'm friends with Luxie. He knows it.
Yeah,
He
it's the
But
fact
he
that
hates
will
it.
only give you the
you're wording it
platform
that
if he's
way.
desperate and he's got nothing else.
You know,
No.
looks. He keeps saying, "Watch Nicholas knows." You know, it's like this little. You know, it's like me saying, "No, oh, Lux knows that I think this," or Lux. You know, look, easy. Lux just knows that I. You know, he just knows I think this. He just knows I want that. Yeah. That's what you're doing. Easy. You fucking keep going on about Watch Nicholas. You go, Watch Nicholas just thinks that. Oh, you know, he knows. I just think you fucking. You think you're in his head. It's like me thinking I'm in fucking Lux's head and going, "Oh, Lux just thinks this, and he'll only do this." And
I don't want anyone to do that. I don't
No,
want anyone
well, you
to.
see
I
what I'm
am
saying,
in
though.
Watch
You're fucking doing
Nick's
that with
Yeah,
Watch Nicholas. You're fucking
I
doing that
wouldn't
with
feel
Watch
comfortable
Nicholas.
with someone
I
being
am
like
in Watch Nicky's head.
100% yes.
You're not in fucking Nick's head. If you're in Nick's head,
No,
he's
I
trying to
am.
scramble you. Fucking hell. Yeah, if you think that,
Yeah,
if you
I
think,
think that.
God help you, if you think that you're in his fucking head. It's not. It's
Can
happened.
we move
Well,
away from
I've got
Nikki
his
because it's
ear.
just
I will tell him.
we don't want to give Nikki
Come
more fucking
down with
content.
Luxie. If Luxie comes down with you.
Wait, what?
What?
Say it again.
If you come down with Watch Nicky, Nicky comes down with you, okay?
Oh, he's not. You really think
Yeah,
it's that simple?
but
You
give me
think it's
some
that
real
simple?
talk.
Look
Would
what
you
happened when
calm
you tried to
down
look.
if he comes down?
He's never gonna calm down. That's his
It's gonna
channel.
calm
That's
down.
his content. That's his money making machine.
No, it's not money, mate.
You know
I'm the
what?
money making machine.
Easy. I say this with respect to you.
That means there's no
Even
respect.
even
Okay.
even though Nikki thinks I'm boring, I'm this, I'm that. He talks
You're
about
not
me
boring. You're a
every fuck.
powerhouse. You're a
I'm not.
powerhouse.
I know my position. He talks about me every fucking day
That's
because it.
directly behind
Can I
Easy.
fucking finish a sentence?
Yes.
He talks
Yes.
about me every single day because it makes money. If it didn't make
All
any
right.
money, he wouldn't talk about me.
Well, I'm saying I can do this. If he will calm down, you will calm down.
Good luck with that.
But would you agree? Would you agree?
Do you see me making AI videos or talking shit about him for 8
Never
hours a day?
mind about that shit. We'll get that wiped
There's
off.
nothing to agree to because
Would you
what do I
agree?
do? What do I do on a scale of 1 to 100 to him? A 1, a 5, compared to the shit that he twists and goes after me every day?
Well, would you agree? Would you agree to calm down if he comes down?
Sure thing.
Because I can do this shit.
Sure. Let's see what
I
happens.
mean, there's no one better. You know, there's no one better.
Well, all I can say is good luck. Good luck with them.
Yeah, but you will hold up your end of the bargain.
Sure.
Do you think that if
thing.
you were,
If
do you
he
think
agrees,
yeah, easy. Do you think that if you got Nick to calm down, it would be permanent?
of course it will be. Yeah.
There you
This
go.
has happened.
Look,
This has happened many times. We've been
there you
calling
go.
each other,
If
and then he
I
changes.
ask him and I give him certain
You're in
assurances.
dream world. I'm sorry, Easy, but you're in dream
No,
world.
he will.
You know why I say this? Because that's how he makes his money, by being toxic, by being spiteful, by being hatred.
Nick's
That's
not
his
that
money
bad.
making
No,
machine.
no,
That's
no,
how he
no,
makes
no,
money.
no,
Well,
no,
that's my
no.
opinion. That's up to you. So
Okay, well, if I get the truce happening,
yeah, like you did with that $1,000 thing. Yeah, look how that turned out. Bateman took all the money and fucked off, and you got
no,
zero.
I'm still getting my 1,000.
All
I'm
right, well,
still
good luck
getting
with
my
that. Good.
1,000.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It's happening.
If
Nicky's
you say so.
word is his bond.
Okay, if you
Nick
say so.
won't lie about
If you
that.
believe that, you'll believe anything.
Okay, don't turn on me now.
I'm not turning. I'm not turning.
Easy.
I'm
Easy.
saying I can get you two to talk.
I have nothing against you. I don't want to talk to him. I want him to leave me alone. I don't
Okay,
need to
well,
talk to
I'll
him.
get that to
Do you not
happen.
easy when you're saying his word is bond? Do you not, like I've just said to you multiple times? Do you not think that that would be a big hindrance to him if he actually stuck to that? His fucking show is not made on keeping to his bond.
His
He's got
show
to
is all
fucking
about
find.
going after people.
He's
No,
got to
no,
find the
no.
fucking
Look,
next
look,
available
look, look,
content. How can he
look.
keep to his bond, even if he wanted to? How can he keep to
The
his
thing
bond?
about
Because he's
Nicky
got to find the
is
next fucking thing.
Can
He
we
can
move
the
on?
tell you
thing
Because I
about
don't want to talk
Nicky
about it
what
for
he's gonna
10
is
do.
fucking hours. Can we
his
move on?
word
This
is
is
his
just going round
bond.
in circles.
Easy,
If you
easy.
think
Can we
that
move
you,
on?
if
Easy.
you
Can
think
we
that
move
you can
on?
fucking curtail, watch Nicholas. Fucking hell, you are.
No, I can't
You need your head seen
curtail.
to.
Easy.
But
Can we move on? Because I don't want to keep talking about the fucking guy.
okay, so just let it lie.
I didn't even bring up this
Let it
subject, but
lie.
yeah.
Apologies,
But I
I did
will
it.
say
That's an
this
hour
about
ago.
I know
Nicky.
it's okay. And Powway,
His
I
word
answer all
is
your
his
questions,
bond.
Powway, because I
His
got respect
word
for
is
you.
his bond.
You understand? Anything you want to ask me, I'll answer it.
His
I got
bond.
respect for you.
Word is his bond.
All right, easy. We get it. Let's move on.
All right, shut up. This is my dungeon. Remember,
Shit. All right.
I can say what I like.
All right.
And
Well,
I'm
I can click
saying
end stream
Nick's
anytime I
What's
word
your
want
is
as
next
his
well.
topic
bond.
then?
Yep.
What's your next dungeon topic then?
Easy. What's your next dungeon topic? It's the easy show.
Yes, I've got a topic. Okay,
Is it a
I've
chocolate
got a
topic?
really good sort of topic. It involves Vietnam. Is it okay?
It's your chat. It's your show. You can talk about
Well,
whatever you
of
want.
course. No, thank you, brother. So we're going through a 40-year anniversary, and they're flying the F-16s. I didn't even know they had F-16s. They got F-16s, all right. And apparently, Uncle Ho said every 40 years and every 10 years you have a small one. Well, this is the 40-year anniversary of their independence, and streets are blocked off. They're marching like stormtroopers, like fucking hell. Every hot woman has has a has a flag on her cheek. Oh, mate. And my wife, you know my wife, Luxie. You know my wife. She's beautiful, right? She's going. There's tens of thousands of people there, and she's like, oh well, we should have a look, because the next 40 years we're going to be old. We're going to be in our 80s. I'm like, no, I don't know. I'm like making every excuse under the book. Well, would you go, Luxie? I'm like, God bless America. Is that wrong? I love America. I love America.
Why don't you live in America?
Why don't I live in America? I don't have a spare $2 million. How about you? Do you have a spare 2 million? Prick.
$2 million.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If you
Probably do,
buy a
but
house on the outskirts of, say, just say, for example, you buy a house on the outskirts of New
yeah.
York. We're talking, just say, for an
Chat,
example,
super
okay,
chat, super
Poughkeepsie.
chat, super chat, super chat.
Super chat, Black Cat, 997, $2, Yankee. God bless America. Well, Black Cat, you would be happy with me because I was teaching my kids in the class about the American flag, what the stars mean, what the stripes mean. And I was like a drill sergeant, 50 stars, 50 stars. Luxy, you know what those 13 stripes mean in America?
I don't know. I gotta take a phone call. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute.
So it's just taking a phone call. You're saying that
Yeah,
you don't have the $2 million to move to America. Before you
no,
move, where is it you live now? Vietnam.
yeah, Vietnam.
Before you moved to Vietnam, what did you have?
Well, I had a lot.
And is it disappeared when you've moved to Vietnam?
No, if like you're in England, right? Are you in
Yeah.
England or not?
Yep. Yep.
So you know what a younger person does. He goes to the bank, and the bank owns more than half of it. So I owned a couple of homes, but at the end of the day, yeah, I had a bit of money, but I had two homes with two mortgages. So
Right.
when I
And what did
came to
you?
Vietnam, yes, I could buy one home. That was 9 years ago.
So how much money did you have before you moved to Vietnam?
I'm not telling you that.
Ballpark. I'll tell you what I've got. Go on.
Okay, what have you got?
Sorry.
What have you got?
A few million
A few million what?
pounds.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
you
no, we're talking about you. When you moved to Vietnam, before you moved to Vietnam, how much money did you have?
well, I had a lot.
So when you moved to Vietnam, why can't you move to America now with your wife?
That's a long story. That is a long story. I was very successful in Australia, but you know, I don't have a spare 2 mil. Okay, to buy a home on the outskirts of, just say, Poughkeepsie, New York, and I have to furnish it. No, I don't have that spare 2 million.
What'd you do if you had it?
I'm uncomfortable with your questioning.
Would you move to America if you had enough money?
Well, I'm Australian, so
Would you move to America if you had enough money?
Are you asking me if I had enough money, would I move to America? Is that what you're
Yes.
asking?
Yes.
Well, whereabouts would I be moving to?
America.
Yeah, but whereabouts?
America.
Okay, but whereabouts?
Anywhere in America. Anywhere in the United States of America. Any
Well,
state.
why? But why
If
wouldn't
you
you
have the 2
say?
million that is required, would
No,
you
it's
move?
more than that. It'd be 3 million.
If you had 3 million, would you move to America?
Why wouldn't you say if you had 3 million, would you move back to Australia?
Would you move to America if you had 3 million?
Well, it depends where we're offering. If it was Poughkeepsie, New York, maybe.
So what I'm saying is would you move to America if you had the money to move to America? That's the question.
That's the question.
Would you?
No, because if I had that money, I'd move back home to Melbourne, or I'd go up to Darwin where fucking GMT is.
In that case,
I've
why?
been,
If that in that
I've
case,
been,
you said that you had that money before you left Australia. Why did you leave Australia for Vietnam then?
are you waterboarding me? This is not an interrogation.
It's questions.
Okay, so you're trying to screw me to the board.
I'm just asking straightforward questions.
So, okay, give me one question. What are you asking me?
So you've decided that if you had 3 million, you would not move to America. But if you had the money,
Well,
like
I
you
would
did
love
before
to
you
move
moved
to
from,
America, but I'm an Australian boy and I love Australia.
so if you had the money that you originally had before you moved to Vietnam, you'd move back to Australia.
No, I think well I would buy a condo in Australia and I would move to Argentina where I love Argentina.
What's happened to your money since you've moved from Australia to Vietnam?
Am I on a lie detector test or
No, just a straightforward question.
um that's a bit personal. I don't want to answer that question.
What happened to your money when you moved from Australia to Vietnam?
I made a lot and I lost a lot.
How did you
That's
lose a
all I'll
lot?
say.
I know that this is where it was going. How did you lose a
No,
lot?
before COVID, I had 2 homes over here.
And what happened?
Well, the COVID happened.
And you lost them.
No, I didn't lose them. I lost a singular home.
Why was that the case?
he's like he's like the you're really putting me on the spot. You're like
Yes.
the Royal Woodward
Yes.
investigation.
Correct. What happened to that home that you lost?
What happened was I broke even.
Yes. You lost the home. How did you lose the home?
I didn't lose the home. It broke even.
You just said to me
I
that you
only
lost the
owned it
home.
for about
You
a
had
year and a
2 homes
half,
and you
and
lost one.
with the bank interest and the tenants in there, I broke even. So there wasn't a problem with that.
Was that as a consequence of moving to Vietnam?
No, because I've been established here for many years before I bought that second home.
So as a result of you losing that second home, you decided to move to Vietnam. Correct?
I was in Vietnam when I bought that second home. And by the second, I mean I had the first home in Vietnam. So what are you talking about?
So what we can establish is that you. What
No, but what are you talking about?
I'm trying to explain.
Oh, because you
So
lost that second home when you moved. I bought the second home when I was in Vietnam. So what are you
so
talking about?
so when you moved before you moved to Vietnam, you was a multimillionaire. You moved to
No, I
Vietnam
want.
and you
No,
lost a second property. No,
what are you
or
talking about?
which way round is
I
it? You either had two properties before and you lost one when you moved, or
no.
you had. So how did it work then?
I'm not. You're talking in riddles. I'm
No, I'm
speaking
not. You were
English.
talking riddles. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. You either
No, well,
had
you
two
don't
homes.
need to get to my bottom.
I can
I've
get to.
already
You'd love.
said
You'd
I own
love
two
it if I got to your
properties
bottom.
in Australia.
Sorry. Say that again.
Now, how did you lose that second property in Australia? I said I didn't. I was already here in Vietnam.
So when you moved to Vietnam and you was a
Oh,
multimillionaire,
fuck.
you lost your property.
No, I had two properties.
So where was the property lost?
There was no lost property.
We had two, and now you've got one. Was it in Australia or was it in Vietnam?
Fucking hell, this guy. Oh, God.
Well, there are. You say this guy. There are plenty of people listening, and they do want to understand what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Did
but you're
you
not making sense.
did you lose the property, and as a result, you moved to Vietnam, or did you move to Vietnam and then lose the property? That's all that we're trying to understand
So
here.
you're saying,
Where was the property lost? Where was the property lost?
well, there was no loss because I broke even. There was no loss.
Where did you break even?
That's none of your business.
Do you see where I'm
That's
got? Do you
none of
see?
your
Just
business.
do you see where I'm getting
Does
trouble
your
with it?
wife, did she fart on the left side of the bed or the right side of the bed? That's none of my business.
Well,
So shut your trap.
just see where I'm going with what
Uh, but 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 does your wife, does she squirt on the left side of the bed or the right side of the bed? Does she
uh,
put the left ass cheek for a squirt or the right side for a squirt? I'm just asking
are
because
you talking?
people on here want to know.
Are you talking about two pumps and a squirt?
I'm talking about your old clapper and a squirt. So, because people on here want to know.
Well, I'm trying to back you into a corner. I hope you appreciate
But
what I'm
there's
trying.
no more corners because I'm a dancer, man. I'm a
You're a
dancer.
dancer, but you've danced around all the corners here, all the 13 stairs.
13 stripes. You can't even tell me what the 13 stripes mean on the American flag. You can't.
Probably not, no, but I'm from England, so it's okay.
No, it's okay. Is it okay?
It's okay, man. It's okay, man.
So, does she raise up the left ass cheek or the right ass cheek to have a fart? Well, I'm just
Um,
asking. Well, I'm
what
just asking.
what does your wife do?
Well, that's what you're asking about me with my
That's correct.
homes.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
that's okay.
I'm just asking. Does your wife lift up the left flap of her pussy or the right flap of her pussy to have a fart.
The right flap of a pussy or the left flap of a pussy?
Magnificent.
Can I ask you a question?
No, I lost my money, and I made money. It's all equals out. It all equals out. I lost some money and I made some money. Now, if that's in Australia or Vietnam, that's not your business. But I did. I
appreciate.
won big and I lost a little.
I hope you know what money
And
winding you up.
my
Do you know you do know what money winding you up, don't you? You do
no,
know that,
I
don't
will
you?
tell you this. I lost
I'm not. I
uh
know you're smart enough to not
no,
to
I
answer.
lost
I am money winding. I am
200
money winding you
Aussie,
up.
but I made it up in a investment I had in Saigon. So I'm equal Stevens. I lost about 200 Aussie and I got that back in Saigon. So I'm about
Well, I
equal
was only.
Stevens.
I was only winding you up. You know that.
No, that's fine.
I'm not.
I think I handled it well.
Well, you did. I was trying to get to the bottom of it, but you handled it well. Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know,
How come? What What ultimately made you move to Vietnam originally? Not money. Not.
oh,
I'm not
well,
talking money wise. What was your? How did you end up moving there?
what was my,
Just how did it happen? Not
no,
money.
no,
Just in general.
no. No, I can tell you this, that, you know, I went to South America and I love the trekking, you know, and I used to train for it in my early sort of 20s. I used to fucking train for it, and
What trekking? You train?
uh,
Did you? Is that what you did? Like were you doing them major walks, like the? I don't, can't explain how. When I was at college, there was a woman that one of my lecturers that did that.
yeah, it was the hiking. It was the hiking,
Yeah, that yeah.
and I went to South America, and I joined a team. You trek for a couple of weeks, you know, and when you are in a team, you have to share a room.
Yeah.
So I was lucked out with another Aussie. He was from Western Australia. He was a miner from the BP, and we got along like a house on fire. I said, right, next year we're going to Vietnam. How say you? He said, you're on Grande, because that was my name in South America. Grande. And he came to Vietnam. Then we flew home to Melbourne. You know, I was a baller back in those days. So, you know, I had this penthouse overlooking the Crown Casino. And then I went back to Hanoi. I don't know why I did. This was after the trek. This was
Right.
after South America.
Yeah.
I I later returned to Melbourne and I said to my father, well, I want to try living there for a year. He said, you're crazy. You're going to get killed. Like, that's how he spoke. You're gonna get killed. I said, don't worry about it. I want to try it. So I did. And 18 years later, I've been here ever since, babe. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your dad doing now?
Well, he's dead.
All right, yeah.
But
Uh,
he was the Victoria Police.
How did he feel about when you was over there? Obviously initially, I mean, I don't know when he passed away. But
Yeah.
initially, how did he feel about you moving there?
No, he hated it. He hated it. He hated it.
And how did you rationalise it to him?
Oh,
Oh, we're still connected.
yeah, because you got to understand, this man was a copper in the Victoria Police in the 1970s.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, and when he said, Grant, don't go, I said, look, I just want to try it for a year. He said, you're crazy. Don't go. Of course, if he says yay, it's nay. So I went, and he wasn't happy. But in the end, after a couple of years, he came over here and he loved it.
Well, what made you move over there when you had a dad that was in sort of a public sector job in police, and well established?
I
Where
think,
what made you
look,
be different to that? Was
honestly,
it's similar to the UK, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? How would that make? Why would you be any different to what?
well,
Is that
I
just
think
not something that you didn't? Is that just something you didn't want?
no, it wasn't a decision I made. I think it was a couple of years earlier when Mum went, and you know, I
When your
just
mum passed
thought,
away,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you thought,
So I thought, you know, just want to discover the world,
and who was
discover the world, and I did it, and I, of course, you know, this is before South America. I saw most of Australia with all the snakes and that. You
yeah.
know, I, I
We're in
went
so
through most of Australia, and then I ventured overseas, Hawaii and the Fiji Islands. And me and my dad were mad windsurfers. We used to go to Fiji. We used to pack our own sails, you know?
what do you think made you be that type of person that wanted to adventure?
It's because of my grandmum. She, when I was born, she didn't see me for 2 years. My mum's mum was a world hippie sort of traveler, and that's where I got it from. My grandmum, my
So,
nan, as we call them in Australia, my nan. She
so when
said,
you're
she
sorry, go on.
said, easy. You know, you want to know the best fucking country I went to? It's India. She swore by India, but that because I was born in '77. She didn't see me till 2 years after. She was globe hopping.
A globetrotter. Where in South America did you go to before you ended up in Vietnam?
Oh, Argentina, uh, uh, Bolivia, Peru. But I love the Peru the best.
And how did you find it over in South America?
Beautiful. And I've often said to everyone, if I wasn't over here in Vietnam, I would be in Argentina. I love Argentina. Yep.
There's a guy that I speak to on Telegram, and
Mm.
he moved from Canada to Colombia, and he
Yeah.
says that certain parts of Colombia are much better to move to now than being in the West because of obviously all the tax and everything that's going on.
But when you move to a place like South America, you're not gonna be rich.
You're gonna
You
what?
know, and I'm not rich here by any means. Like in Vietnam, I mean, hello, Hanoi. I'm not rich, but I don't want to be rich. I have enough. And if you move to South America, you move there for the lifestyle.
Yeah,
Um,
which you need
and
to
if
keep. You know when you if you
and
move into like
and I tell you something that my father said when he came here to Hanoi. He said this. He said to my ex-wife. He said, "Easy needed to move over here to grow up." I don't know what that really meant, but that's what he said.
do you think you ever really grew up though? Or do you think it
Oh,
prevented? Do you think it prevented you in some ways from growing up where you moved to?
no, I just
Go on. I'm not,
no, I thought that well, I'd reached the top of my game in Melbourne. Um, I couldn't have gone any higher.
and if now you've moved there, do you think that you are fulfilling your potential where you are? Because obviously it sounds like you was a highly capable person and that you had good prospects in the country you were in
Oh,
Australia. Do you feel
oh,
like you have? Well, just let me finish. Do you feel like that you've fulfilled your potential where you are, or you're not bothered about that, and that you're just happy that you've met the woman that you love and things like that?
look! It's
I'm
a
not,
it's a
you don't have to ask.
two-sided
You only
sword.
have to just listen. You only have to answer the parts that you want to answer. You don't have. I'm only asking,
No,
out of interest. And I understand that people are
I'll answer
listening.
what I like to answer.
Yeah,
But
that's fine. Yeah.
look, I think I can't say it's wrong because I love my wife. But professionally speaking, yeah, you know, I
You
made
feel,
the wrong decision. You know, we have these people in Melbourne University who's the director. He said Grant, I've heard what you said in the tea room early in the morning, and quite frankly, I love it. You speak a lot of truth. Now, I didn't know he was there, but yeah, you want a pay rise? You got it. And keep up the good work. Now I'm easy company living in Hanoi. Um, that's a fall from grace, any way you want to shake it. But, you know, I I did what I did. Yeah,
sorry, something dropped me off. I don't know what it was, but sorry.
yeah, you're asking about my professional sort of career. Well,
Yeah,
I'd reached
yeah.
the heights, and I mean the money was flowing, and I just thought, let's try fucking Vietnam.
Is there anything you would change about the way that you've gone about things then? Because from what everything that we've been talking about now and the question, I'm pretty inquisitive about it. But is there anything that you would change about it? Because it sounds like, well, it's all well and good earning money if you can, and your career success and things. But is there anything that's only one factor? Is there anything you would change about what you've done? Because it sounds like so far it's been pretty good, in my opinion, from what I've
Or
heard. Anyway,
professionally or personally or
yeah, personally, everything. Well, yeah. Is there anything you would change?
well, having lived here for 18 years, and and seeing how the Vietnamese look after their family,
Yeah,
not not that I regret anything, but if I had my time over again, I would absolutely look after my father more.
yeah, yeah,
Well, I told him when he came over to Hanoi, I said, just live here because my older sister didn't want to look after him and he's staying in our home in Melbourne alone. I said, don't worry about money. I'll give you the shirt off my back. Stay here. He said, no, I've got your sister to deal with. I said, don't worry about her. I'll give you the shirt off my back. Stay here. So I'm sorry, Powway, but that's me.
Why didn't your sister want to look after him? Because
Oh,
I don't,
the Western world, Powway. They, you know, she had a husband, and the husband
yeah,
thought my dad was a inconvenience. My
yeah.
dad was a powerhouse in his day, but I told him you don't have to worry about money because I'll fucking look after you. No, but he wouldn't, and I regret that. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the same time, like you can't like that let that hold you back if that was what you wanted to do and you've moved forward with your life and you've moved countries. It's you've had the courage of your
No,
convictions to move. So
no,
it's a case of it's. I mean, at least you've tried to. I mean, it's a big commitment to try and make him move to where you're living as well.
no. Well, I wish I had my time over again to answer your question again, just to look after him more.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
I know we can't go back in time, but I tell you, I I should have done right with him. I know he is fine, but
There are two ways of looking at that though, because obviously there's a lot of people in these streams that know about like my circumstance with my dad, and my dad's got Alzheimer's, and you've moved away and you've done things that you wanted to do. I'm not saying that obviously your dad. I don't know if he had Alzheimer's and all. He didn't. I'm assuming he didn't, but I've been kind of
my
like
dad
shackled to
started
that.
to have Alzheimer's. Yeah, because
Yeah, my
when he was in Hanoi, he started to ask me, "What time are you gonna work? What time are you going to go to work?" Easy, fuck, not easy. It's fucking grand. What time are you gonna work? And I told him, and then he asked me and asked me and asked me, and then I thought, "Yep, he's starting to slip. He's starting to
dementia.
slip." Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's the thing that I've had the problem with it, like the last few years. It's with my dad.
Because he
He's
was
he's
81 at the time. When he came to Hanoi the last time, he was 82. So,
right. When my dad started with the Alzheimer, he was diagnosed. He had a brain scan. It was about 67 years old. He just turned 67. So it's been. I mean, it's going on 5 years now. I mean, it's a good job. I don't want to move away. I mean, if I wanted to, I couldn't do. Luckily, I'll just live around the corner from my dad. You know, that's what I do, is just looking after him and things like that. You know, as well as what I've been explaining to you about, you know, in the hours ago, and we investments and things like that. Luckily, it's luckily I've always spent my time just in focusing on my investments and my money and making sure I'm okay financially since I was first started working. It's if I hadn't done that, I'd have just been going to Ibiza and splurging my money on fucking. You know what I mean?
An Englishman in Ibiza.
Yeah, exactly. I've never done that though. That's the. I mean, I don't know. It's lucky for if it's lucky for me or lucky for him, because I've never done
You've
that,
always
and
been responsible. You've
I've always
always
been
been
responsible.
responsible.
I mean, in some ways,
Yeah.
I've missed out on certain things by not doing. Um, and in other ways, I mean, I've been looking with certain investments because
Do you
I've
have a
saved
wife
money.
or are you single?
No, I'm single. I'm 37 years old. I'm single, no kids.
37. I'm 47.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yes.
it just used to years ago. It used to make me think,
No,
you know,
you'll.
trying to settle
Would you
down. But
like to meet someone or not? Or you're happy?
I'm my no, I wouldn't like to meet. I wouldn't like to meet anyone. Personally, because I just look at the way the world is and look at the way the world's going. I live in the West.
Yeah, but every good man needs a partner.
Not really bothered about all that. I can
Yeah,
appreciate what
but
you're
if it
saying.
happened, you would be happy as Larry.
Well, I suppose, but it doesn't
No,
just land.
I'm sorry, but every good man needs a woman.
It doesn't land in your lap. You have to go out there and find it. And I'm not sure I'm prepared to change for that. I don't really care whether I do or not. I'm happy being on my own. I
Yeah,
like to say I'm
same
happy.
here.
100. In fact, I'd like to say I'm happy on being on my own 100%. To be honest, I don't really. How do I put it? I don't really
Can you
subscribe to
hear
that
this
kind of.
rain
I
that's
don't.
coming down in Hanoi? Can you hear the rain?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah,
And I must admit, and I want to say I apologize because you know how you come on and
bloody hell!
but now
Is
we're
it?
talking.
How much is it raining though? I can hear it.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Fucking hell! I mean, in certain respects, it's nice that.
My wife's got the veggie garden up on our roof. Oh mate, she's so into the veggie garden because
Is she
she's
up there
like,
now?
no, she's not up on the roof.
So
She's
it's like
she's
a roof garden you've got, yeah.
yeah. We got the roof garden. Oh yeah, yeah. Because she said I love you and I don't want you to eat any of the veggies that are the chemically imbalanced. She said, if I didn't have you, easy, I wouldn't have the roof garden. Go stick that up your ass, you dogs. My wife loves me. But if you can get past the easy, I'm rather a good man.
I say you'd have to love you to put up with you.
Sometimes we can be fighting like cats and dogs, but she gets me and she understands. But I will say
How did you
this.
meet her?
I'm the most I'm the kindest man you'll ever meet. I am. I'm the most understanding man you'll ever meet.
I
And
think a lot
how
of
I
people would
lost
appreciate that. I think a lot of people would appreciate that you're the kindest man you'll ever meet, but I don't think that Watch Nicholas is going to be the guy that'll appreciate that.
Watch Nicky will listen. He will listen.
I
He's
honestly don't
all.
think he will.
But if you're asking about my homes in Australia and my homes in Vietnam,
I'll tell you something here, easy. I
you
think
can't tie me down with, well, what happened with all the money, because you're just not.
so. Is it a
You
bad?
will
Basically, it's a
listen
bad.
with me.
The money's a bad experience, basically, but it's not everything. Is that basically what we're saying?
No, I've made a lot of money. I've lost some money. I'm always even Steven. What I've lost on
Right.
this, I've gained on that. So I don't, yeah, like, I shouldn't have done this in Australia. I made up for that in Saigon. It's fine.
What I would ask you to do. You know, you're saying you really vouch
But,
for Watch Nicholas. You know, you're saying you really
well,
vouch for Watch Nicholas. Yeah.
yeah, well, Watch Nicky is my mate.
You ask Watch Nicholas what he thinks about me after 5 years. Okay. Well, in fact, it might be 6 years. You ask Watch Nicholas what he thinks about me after 5 or 6 years. That should give you an
Okay.
idea of what he's like, because he's not going to give you a good answer. And if he's not going to give you a good answer after 5 or 6 years, it should tell you something about him when he's prepared to put up with you for 5 or 6 years.
Okay. But, okay.
So you ask Watch Nicholas what he thinks about
I
me.
will ask him, uh, what
And
do
when he
you
gives you
think
the answer,
about,
yeah, you
yeah,
bear that in mind for yourself,
give me your name again.
Powway.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
see it on screen. So you ask him what he thinks about
Yes.
me, and
Yes.
then
But
and then
are
I'm not
you
bothered
going to
what he
be
thinks
the
about me.
backstabber?
Sorry.
Are you going to be the backstabber that says, "Oh, easy's this, easy's that"?
Well, he can listen to the stream. What I'm saying is you ask him about what he thinks about me, and
Yeah,
I know he'll
yeah.
be
But
listening
I'm
right now.
asking you, are you going to backstab me?
I don't backstab anybody. I'm not backstabbed. And Watch Nicholas. Watch Nicholas has told me all sorts of things. I've
No.
got
But
I've spoke to Watch Nicholas on WhatsApp for 5 years, and I've never backstabbed him once. He doesn't like me for some reason anymore, and he seems to think that because I've messaged Nurk and Patrick, he says that that's not,
well, why would
conducive
you
to him.
message Narc?
Well,
That's a
I was.
recipe for disaster.
Well, I didn't tell anything to Nurk about what Nicholas
Yeah,
had told
but
me,
why would you message Narc? That's like
because I was
you're
also
saying
friendly with
you're
Nurk.
a, like, that's just a big Greek sort of goddess of a Greek sort of salad. Why would you do that?
Because me and Nurk were friendly for many years. on and off. I've never had a bad word with Narc. Privately, I have. Not on stream, I've not. I've done my best to avoid him on stream because I don't want to have had bad words with him. I've had occasionally. What I'm trying to say to you is you ask Watch Nicholas what he thinks about me because it'll tell you a lot in terms of what you should
Watch
expect.
Nick will be fine. Watch Nick will be fine. He's fine.
He's
Watch Nick
fine
fine.
as long as you're giving him what he wants.
No, watch Nicky is fine.
He doesn't see friendship in anybody.
No, see, what you don't understand is watch
He
Nick.
doesn't. He doesn't see friendship in anybody.
I'm Watch Nick's friend.
I've just
Nicky
said to
doesn't
you,
have any
he doesn't
Hey,
friends.
see friendship in anybody.
easy. Breaking news. Patel Philippe's
He
announced.
doesn't.
Says, good morning from the
Oh,
bridge.
Patel Philippe.
Well, just
No,
looks. Ask.
Patel Philippe's a B grader. I need Nelson.
Looks. Ask. Ask Patel Philippe
Patel
to give you an
Philippe,
answer.
you know I talk the truth. Patel Philippe.
Ask him to give you an answer. Ask Patel Philippe to give you an answer on Watch Nicholas,
No,
whether
Patel
he'll be your friend
Philippe
or
is
not.
my mate.
Put him on the spot. Put Patel Philippe on the spot. Ask him to tell
No,
us.
Patel
no,
Philippe says,
you
Powway,
can't
did you get a new
put
microphone?
Patel.
No, I didn't. It's just that the fact that
It's really,
me
it's,
earpods
No,
are
yeah,
not
that's,
connected.
I
I didn't
need
even
my
think.
heavy hitter, Nelson Oliveira.
Patel Philippe, $5 Canadian. Thank you for supporting the show, Patel.
$5. That
Yeah.
doesn't cut it, Patel.
What the fuck?
I'm joking.
Easy, easy. Lay off
I'm
Patel.
joking. I'm joking.
Powway, you deep dish motherfucker.
I need
Oh,
my
look at
heavy
me,
hitter,
look at me, look
Nelson
at
Oliveira,
me.
coming in with 10 Canadian dollars.
Powway, can we get the deep
I'm
dish motherfucker?
joking, Patel. You
Easy, can you be
know,
Deep
quiet for 1
dish,
second?
shut up,
motherfucker! You fucking mongoloid! You
You know I'm
fucking
joking,
mongol!
Patel.
You fucking
I need
snake in
my
the
boy.
grass!
I need my boy Nelson coming in with 10. And then Patel would come in with 15.
All right,
And then
Jesus Christ.
vice
We got
versa.
messages. We got messages. Patel
We
Philippe
got
says, what?
messages.
Easy, calm
Patel,
down.
do you believe me with suck on?
Fucking easy,
If you
calm
don't,
down.
I'm gonna fucking spit in your mouth. I
Hey?
really am.
Who?
No, Patel, do you
What?
believe me with the sucker horn?
Are we going to go there again?
Oh, we're
You
going there.
apologized to Suckerhorn today,
We're
and now you're going to go.
down there.
Hey, Luxy
No,
Poo. Luxy Poo. Me and
no,
Patel used to be good
no.
friends, but
But Patel, do you believe me with the sucker horn bit?
We got messages in the chat. I can't do everything. Patel Philly
Okay,
says,
but
"Fuck."
Patel, say you believe me with the sucker
All
horn bit.
right, jeez. Patel Philly says,
Fuck
"What?"
me, Dad. Even Luxy's diving for cover.
I mean, I'm trying to answer these questions for Patel. Give him some fucking value.
I'm with you, brother.
Patel Philippe says, "What would you like to like me to answer? What's your question to Patel?"
Do you
well,
believe my suckerhorn story? Yes or no?
And he says, "Watch Nicholas is short-sighted, mate. He attacks his own donors. I mean, I
No,
was on his. Can I read the
no.
message? Can I read the message easy? Patel Philippe, watch
Boom,
Nicholas.
JB.
Easy. Can I fucking read the messages or not?
Okay, sorry.
This is from a fucking big donor. Patel
Okay.
Philippe.
Okay.
Watch Nicholas is short-sighted, mate. He attacks his own donors. I mean, I was on his show no less than 2 weeks ago, helping him with his show. Not the smartest guy around, but it is what it is. And he
do you
says,
know?
no need. Yeah,
Can
sorry.
we?
Sorry, go on.
Oh,
Sorry,
there's
sorry.
another super chat.
He says, no need for me to send him any money for that. Sorry, Powway, what would you like to say?
I think just
Powway's
pull
a
up
good
the
bloke.
pull up the last comment from Tam.
This one. This one?
No, the previous one.
Watch Nicholas short-sighted.
JB.
So I don't understand I can understand him like throwing me under the bus because I don't really offer him anything. I mean, this is the thing with Easy is he really seems to be under the impression that he can have a friendship with Watch Nicholas because I didn't offer Watch Nicholas anything other than friendship for many years, and it was a friendship.
No, but I
For
got
about
what Nick is here. But
well, that's fair enough. If that's what you think
yeah,
you've got,
but
that's
we
fair
got
enough.
another
I'm not.
super chat. JB,
Well,
JB, my
no,
guy.
easy. Just listen to what I'm saying a second. Easy. It's
Super chat, JB, JB.
I'll read the super chat and give respect to JB, and then we'll come back to the question with Patel.
Read it
JB,
from my guy.
60 euro, 60 fucking euros.
Yeah,
Let's not,
that's the second time he's done it
yes,
tonight.
let's not get this shit twisted. I am the easy sponsor, motherfucker.
My guy, talking about my guy. JB's my guy.
He sure is.
He's big, bad, and beautiful. My guy.
Thank you, JB. You
JB,
are.
I love
We are
you.
not getting things twisted. You are the easy show sponsor.
Sponsor tonight. JB, I love you, baby.
Powway, regarding what you're saying about
Oh, Patel Philippe coming in.
oh shit. Patel Philippe, 10 Canadian dollars. Watch Nicholas claims I paid David Connolly to strike Curly. I said,
No,
show the. Can
if
I read
that
the
was his
fucking super chat or
real
not?
super chat, it would have been 60 euros.
Euro. What do you. Patel's not in Europe. Can I read the
Okay.
super chat or not? Come on,
Is
let's
he
respect.
Canadian?
Come on, don't fuck this up,
Uh,
easy. Don't fuck it up. What?
all right, all right, all right, all right.
What? How many waters have you had
Patel,
today,
you left
easy?
me out. You left me like a
No,
cold
he hasn't.
shag in the
He's right
wind.
here. What are you
You
talking about?
did.
the
You did.
Easy. Come
You
on. Easy. Don't
uh,
fuck this up, easy. Come on.
look.
okay.
Patel.
The funny thing is he's paid 10 Canadian dollars with that super chat. I think that his previous comment without the super chat is more important than the one that he's just
Okay, I'll
sent
read.
now.
We'll go into this because
Yeah.
I also want to add something. So let's get into this. Patel Philippe, 10 Canadian dollars. Much respect to Patel for supporting these shows. Watch
Okay.
Nicholas claims I, as in Patel, paid.
Patel Castro.
Can I easy? Come on.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Claims I
Come on,
paid
show some
Dave.
respect. Come
I'm
on, easy.
going for a leap.
Show some respect.
Watch Nicholas claims I paid David Connolly to strike Curly. I said, show the proof, because there is none. Why would I even pay for that? AC3 would have done it for free. A poor narrative on his part. Yeah, I never understood when he claimed that you paid for David Klein to be struck. It's true. Archie doesn't. It wouldn't even need to be paid for shit like that. Okay, so you got the other mess. Okay, we got JB, 60 euros.
JB, 60
I am the Easy
euros.
Show sponsor.
I suppose you need to give some, to that JB super
JB, my
chat.
guy.
It's a big super chat from JB,
It is
isn't
not
it?
just that one. We had another one. We had two 60 euro super chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If there's
I
anything we
need
can do for
some.
you, anything, we are here. We are here.
Yeah, but I need some Nelson Oliveira.
I mean, JB has been sending a few that would we've not been acknowledging enough, really. But
There isn't
I mean,
any extra messages from JB. Otherwise, I'd give him some. I don't
no,
know
no, I
what to
mean the
say.
super chats. I mean the super chats. I mean, me and JB don't see eye to eye, but yeah, if he's sending the
Yeah, he do, I give him
just work.
all the respect. He is very supportive of these shows, and
Yeah.
he's been supporting quite a lot recently. And
Faggot.
we bow
JB is
down
the
to the
best.
JB. We bow down to him and say thank you.
JB's the best.
He is. We say thank you. We say thank you.
Ah, you
With
say thank
sincerity, we
you.
say thank you. Seriously, because I don't know if you know JB, but you know the Archieverse has
We
been
need
struggling. And
Nelson Oliveira.
all right, geez, you're going a bit crazy.
Fucking hell.
I'm not
You need to calm
crazy.
down, you. For fuck's sake, easy.
Can
For
you hear
fucking
that
hell.
rain?
Well, I can fucking hear the rain, but I can fucking hear you
Easy. You
more
got
That
than
some
that.
more.
rain is
Can't we?
real.
We can hear you. There's no fucking
Easy.
rain
Forget
about.
about the rain right now.
Fucking
You
hear
got
you
another
all.
super chat.
That
You got another.
rain is real. We need help.
Over the
Nelson
fucking. You've
Oliveira.
opened the fucking door. You've opened the fucking door.
Easy.
Fuck.
You've opened the fucking door.
Easy.
You opened
There's
the
another super
fucking.
chat with your name on it.
fucking
I just
JB.
dropped my phone.
Fucking
Fuck.
hey. It's all going to shit.
Can we
Powway.
get Nelson Oliveira?
I mean, I'm not his handler. What do you want me to
door.
do?
Open the
Wow.
fucking
I'm
door this
A
time.
grade.
He's probably working. The guy's fucking
You.
working. JB, 24 euros. Easy. Another
Easy
24 euros
calm
from
down.
JB.
Easy
10. You
calm
can do better
down.
than that. Pony up, my man.
Somebody needs
10
to
has
put a
helped
fucking
so much
restraint on
over the fucking years.
JBJB's
Pony
account.
up. Get on the fucking panel, JB.
Fucking hell.
I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link.
You
Drop
fucking.
the link, JB.
JB, if there's anything we can do, just let us know. We are here for everybody that supports.
Christ almighty, this is fucking easy.
And Patel has fucking helped for many, many years. I respect Patel. I've never had any issues with him. I've always respected him. We
Well,
need to give. We need to give.
I don't think
Sorry,
you
yeah.
can really get. I don't think you can really get into that with where this is fucking going. With we're gonna have to just take that for granted with Patel where this is fucking going with Easy and it's a shambles really. It's fucking hell. You've opened the fucking door, you Easy.
So the message that Powway you say is more interesting from Patel is watch Nicholas is short-sighted. He attacks his
Yeah,
own.
well,
Yeah, I never
pull up
understood why he
the
attacks you,
chat.
Patel.
Pull up the chat.
Why?
Pull
Oh
up the
shit.
chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. So where is it? Let me find it. Okay, here we go.
I don't mean to disrespect people's super chats.
No, we respect everybody's super chats.
Just read that out again for
Watch Patel Philippe. Watch
Patel.
Nicholas is short-sighted. He attacks his own donors. I mean, I was on his show no less than 2 weeks ago, helping him with his show. Not the smartest guy around, but it is what it is. Why did he like? What was he doing? Because I don't watch all of his shows, but I did hear that he kind of went after you about something, but I don't know what.
Are
Oh,
you
we lost
talking to me
easy.
there, but went after me, or are you talking?
No.
You went after,
No. Patel's saying that he was support. I think he's saying he was supporting Watch Nicholas's shows recently, like 2 weeks ago, and I think he was
exactly.
attacking
Yeah,
Patel.
yeah. So that's I can't. This is the thing. I mean, I'm flogging a dead horse. If you know, for a long time, Watch Nicholas valued what I was saying, not because of super chats, because I never gave many, but because I was impartial. I was telling him, you know, I viewed him as a friend, an online friend. I was giving him my best advice, and but I never understood when it comes to Tanzil. I never really understood that because he one minute he would just tell me all of a sudden, oh, he had a problem with Tanzil. He's just on and off whatever drama it was. It would just automatically. he would just send me a WhatsApp message and say, you know, X, Y, and Z. There was this problem with Tanzil, and I never really understood why. Why would that? Why would he have a problem with somebody that supports his channel so much? And then when he explained to me how he had some sort of allegiance with Curly, I thought every time that Nick would tell me that was this allegiance, I would think it stemmed from the fact that you've caused a problem with him. He would go over to Curly or back to Archie and cut Nick off because of something that Nick would do. It was never because of what Tanzil was doing. It was always because Nick had made a decision, some convoluted excuse to cut Tanzil off. It was always a confusing excuse for why he was cutting Tanzil off.
Yeah, I
That was the
never
reason I told
understood
you.
it.
No, that was it was always very confusing. Whenever I was trying to tell him, um, play this way or do this way or and most of the time it was because I was trying to say, oh, keep him with Archie. It's very simple, really, because that's the the crook the fulcrum was Archie, and that was what I was always saying. But it was very confusing as to why he would have a problem with Tanzil. But there always seemed to be like, oh, Tanzil's back, oh, Tanzil's gone, and he never had a clear answer as to why he caused that dilemma. It always seemed to be that when Nick had created it because he saw an angle that I never saw, and it was, you know, it, like how Tanzil sending super chats now. He always did, and he just said the same thing on his comment. It never needed to really be a case of Tam versus Watch Nicholas, but it always seemed to end up that way, and it was always because of Nick and because he had some convoluted way of creating a divide between them. That's that's basically what I was picking up on his comment there
Patel
when he
says,
said,
Powway, I don't psychologize too much into it. It's simple. Talk shit, no money flows your way. If he thinks that's a good strategy, good luck to him. I'll be chilling. Yeah, I've
"Well,
never understood that. Like, let's say you got an issue, or you're not happy or whatever, to a guy that's supported you like a lot, like a fucking a lot. You just you
yeah, yeah,
try to talk it out and try to understand each other. And even if you can't talk it out and understand each other, you don't go after them. You don't talk shit because, like, dude, that guy's whoever it is, whoever's the donors, has supported you with thousands of dollars. It doesn't even matter how much money, but they fucking supported you, right?
This
Like,
is the bit that I don't. This is the bit that I was trying to get at. I didn't understand why somebody was so intelligent as Watch Nicholas, and I was telling him that like he's a main sponsor for the shows, not
yeah,
Archie's show, but the shows. You know,
yeah, all of them, yeah,
um, and I couldn't understand somebody so intelligent as Watch Nicholas couldn't understand that if he didn't agree with what he was saying or if Tam wasn't on his side, why he didn't just keep his mouth shut. He was vocal. Um, and
yeah,
then if
yeah.
you just bring his comment back up a minute, then a
This
second.
one, this
Yeah.
one,
Simple. Uh, talk shit. Simple. Talk shit. No money. So and then the flip side of that is that I would say um, to Tanzil, knowing that that was something that you saw on the stream visibly, how come it never stopped you from supporting his channel in future? You know, if it was me and my money, the amount of money that Tanzil has supported Watch Nicholas with,
yeah, yeah,
it would have made me think. It wouldn't make me think. Oh, I'll send that money to Archie. It would just make me think. Oh, I'll just stop sending that money to Nick. You know, it wouldn't make me think. Oh, I'll double up on Archie. It would just be think. Oh, the support that I've been giving him, and then it's been happened multiple times where he's betrayed him, and then and things he said, and then gone back to him again. And mostly when it was to do with Tanzil and Nick, because I like Tanzil. I mean, I've tried to keep out of it with Dick and Tanzil, and because there was a thing between Tanzil and Cersei Danny and myself, a bit of a friendship. So I always tried to keep out of that with them because I was having problems in my own life, and I just didn't want anything to do with them both.
Yeah.
Just wanted to keep out of it. Um, that's why I cut Tanzil off and Cersei Danny, and that's why I've kept it that way. Not because there's anything wrong with Tanzil and Danny. It's just because of me. But I would have just thought, well, the amount of times it's become apparent that there's a problem with Nick. How come he's just gone back again and again and again and supported him? Because it has happened multiple times where Tan's gone back, and it's staggering the amount the amount of money that he's supported him with when he's gone back as well. Well, from my perspective, anyway. But um, mainly what I'm saying here is for hopefully Tanzil's listening. You know, otherwise
He
it's
is in the chat. I got some more messages from Tan for you. I've missed this super chat. I need to apologize to Little Dave. $2. Little Dave is the co-sponsor of today's show. Uh, I don't know what language this is. Molto obrigado, caro. Molto obrigado, caro. What does that mean? Does anyone know what that means? Molto. I'll try and Google it. If
the only
anyone knows what that
cunt
means,
the
can you
only
give
fucking
us a translation, Little Dave?
well, you know who's going to end up the only fucking cunt that's going to end up understanding that is Tanzil, isn't it? He's gonna fucking put some.
Thank. All I can say is thank you, Little Dave. Thank you for the support. Seriously, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't,
Thomas Burnett, £5 British. Hey, Thomas, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. We missed the Thomas. He says, forget easy company. Respect to Powway. The new Michael Parkinson. Top interviewing earlier. You are AAA grade. This should be renamed the Powway Show. Oh, maybe we can do that. Rename it the Powway Show.
hey, do you know something? If it's Tom that's saying it, it's not a piss take either. That's the
No,
good
this is
thing.
real. This is the real
I
deal.
know. I did enjoy interrogating Easy. He's dropped off, but yeah,
Easy,
it's,
come back. The link's in the chat.
it would be worth keeping that with what I was interrogating Easy with, because I think I think he divulged a lot about with his life with that, you know, and how he's ended up where he is.
Yeah,
I mean, I've tried to get more out of him than he gave with the finances, but obviously, if he doesn't want to give that, it's you know, do you know what I mean? It's but yeah, he's an
yeah.
interesting guy.
Oh, he
Um,
is. I think there's a lot to learn from Easy because we've
I think
only
that
seen the surface of him, right?
yeah, the problem with the press, I mean, I pressed him too hard really because I thought there's something interesting to get from. There was something interesting to get, but I do think that equally, if I was listening to it, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have appreciated the pressing that I did with him, because I think there's something there. Well, there is a few things there with Easy. Um, that's why I was pressing. You know, there's a few things that he probably doesn't want to divulge that are probably very interesting with his
Yeah,
past.
yeah.
He's very interesting. He is a very interesting character.
I would love to learn more about the snake smuggling. Like, how the fuck do you get into that? Because he's very open about that he did that. I don't know if it's true. I guess it's true. But if it is true, it would be interesting to learn more about what made him get into that.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he's a bit like. He's a bit like. There's a few characters like. He's a bit like Mike in the never-ending stories, but I do think that a lot of the stories that he comes up with are true in comparison to Mike, where I think there's a bit of embellishment. You know, So they're both very interesting.
Yes.
Um, that would I wouldn't be that interested in pressing Mike. Whereas with Easy, I think you could keep pressing and pressing, and you keep pushing the buttons, and there's something squeezes out of him. But more and more, he would never. He's got an interesting life, Mike.
Yes, he does. He
Easy.
does.
He does, yeah.
We got a message for you, Powway, from Patel Philippe. It says, Powway, because I don't hold grudges. I pay for entertainment. I don't take it personal, which is why his strategy won't work. More shit he talks, the less money he gets. It's not a winning strategy. Yeah, I've never understood attacking donors or talking shit about donors, whether they're current donors or past donors. I don't, especially the big donors. I don't understand that.
I'm just reading his comment again, just to make sure I grasp everything he's saying there. So I mean, I don't think I would hold grudges. No, I think if I was a paying donor, to the extent that Tanzil is, yeah, you can't afford to hold grudges because it's a very it's a dynamic situation, political situation where one minute you can be in favour of somebody, and then the next minute it's all changed, regardless of your input. Um, but at the same time, if you were such a big donor as him, I wouldn't expect to be slung under the bus. The amount of times that he's slung under the bus. Um, that's where I kind of differ with Tanzil's. I'd look at it as a bit of a disrespect. That's the way I would look at it.
Yeah, well, it's like he says he doesn't hold grudges, and he's here, pays for the entertainment. I respect that. I respect that. You want to have a bit of fun. You want to have a bit of a laugh. You throw a few dollars around, and Powway's coming back with a different link. Get back.
Sorry, I turned me phone round so I could read Tanzil's comment. Yeah, I think it doesn't hold grudges. Yeah, that's fair enough because the amount of times this things changes.
Yes.
But been a number. Well, I say a number of times. There's been a lot of times where I've seen Tanzil donating so much money, and the disrespect that. I mean, I would. I think Patrick's. That's why he's seen his ass a number of times because he's donated money, and then I remember when Curl went after him a number of times, and I could tell, and I spoke to him privately, but when I was on terms with Patrick, that he just thought, I'm getting humiliated, and yet I'm donating, and that would be the same thing I would say to Tanzil. It's not about like grudges. Yeah, one minute you might be friends with Marcelo or Curly, and then the next minute you're not. That's fair enough because it's all changing all the time, but it's the amount of disrespect you get when you're fucking sending your money. I mean, it's sad. Whether he's earning a lot of money, Tanzil, or not, it's still a lot of money. I wouldn't look at it as money that is easy to him. I would look at it as just money in general, and I think, well, I'm sending all that fucking money, and somebody's disrespecting me. Because to that person, it's a lot more money than it is to the person who's sending it. So it would just money's, it's important, isn't it? It's hard to come by, and I
Yeah.
just I just wouldn't expect to be treated as fair enough if he wants to give it away, that's his choice. But I wouldn't expect to be disrespected in front of other people when I'm doing it, because it's just you're sending your money and then somebody's also disrespecting you. It just makes you look a fool doubly when all you've got is good intentions. That's what I would say to Tanzil. It's just I don't take it personal. I would take it personal to an extent. I would expect a certain amount of respect for the money that I'm sending, not because of how much it is to you, but how much it is to people in general.
I got an email from Easy Company saying that you have been muting him or turning his volume down. Considering Powway you don't have keys, I don't know how you're meant to have done that. And I
No,
haven't muted him, and I haven't turned his thing down.
certainly
So,
not me, Easy. I wouldn't do that
Easy,
even
if
if
you're
I had the
listening,
ability
come
to do
back.
it.
Come
Yeah,
back.
it's not me, Easy.
You can't leave your show, Easy. This is the Easy show. Come on, you can't leave your show.
Yeah, Easy. Just to clarify for all the chat, I don't have access, and even if I did, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Yeah,
turn
Powway
anybody's
doesn't have
volume down.
keys. Yeah, he doesn't have
I'd
keys.
let-
JB says, yes, Lux, can send me the info. And he says, sorry, fellas, with family, cannot jump on, but can give my appreciation. Thank you, JB. Your appreciation is very appreciated. All I want is the entertainment to keep going. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you to you, JB, and enjoy time with your beautiful family. And hey, it's summertime in Portugal, I believe. So enjoy the summer, enjoy the sun, and enjoy the time with your family. And thank you for the support. Talking about support, Patel Philippe is supporting us 10 Canadian dollars. Thank you. Powway, I understand your viewpoint. I just don't care what WN says, laugh out loud. It's a transactional relationship. Running a narrative against me isn't gonna go anywhere but sink his money. That's enough retribution.
Well, I think what I was trying to say is that if it is a transactional relationship, it should be one where the person that's, I mean, he's a minor channel. No, I would have tried to spin this a different way when I was friendly with Nick, but he's thrown me under the bus. So let me put it in a neutral's perspective. Um, if I was Tanzil, I would expect it to be one way. So I wouldn't. He says I don't care what Nicholas says. I would expect what if it was me donating, and if it was to start donating to watch, I would expect that the things that he's saying are conducive to what I want. You know, if you're paying the money, um, you know that any other channel on any other show, whether it's music, rap, you know, there's science channels, there's any other channel on YouTube you're watching, if you weren't getting the content that you wanted, and if you weren't getting the answers to the questions you wanted, and if the channel and the direction of the conversation wasn't going the way you wanted, you wouldn't fucking put up with it, and you wouldn't go there anymore. That's the peculiarity of this universe, that you fucking send something, you send money to them, and then they still disrespect you. It doesn't go that way anywhere else. Nowhere else would put up, no one else would put up with that. If you weren't getting the answers that you wanted for you, it's a bit of a like a Ponzi scheme, or you know, I mean, at least I mean, Tanzil's not daft enough to not know that's you want a certain amount of respect for what you super chatting, you know, and if he's not getting that off Watch Nicholas, well, fuck him. That's the way that I would look at it. I would think, well, if you're disrespecting me, I'm not sending you a fucking dime. That's the way I'd look at it. You know, within reason.
Well, I think
It's
that's what
just,
he's doing because he says in the chat, he says, because Nick only cares about money, it hits him the hardest. So he's not going to send any money to him.
I think he's been complacent though, because I think I've seen him send super chats in the past to Nick and think, well, he's not convinced, and he's still sending the super chats.
Yeah, but like you said, he's not going to send him anymore. He's not sending him super
No,
chats anymore because he fucked him, talk shit about him. So
it's it's just having a certain level of respect for yourself. Doesn't matter whether the money means anything to you or not. It doesn't
because
matter.
it's like what I say to Archie.
It
I
means
said this to
something to the
Archie.
person you're sending it to. That's what should matter. You know, do you know what I mean? There, Lux. It's if Lux sends $100 and it's a penny to him, but if the person that receives it means, makes a difference to the life of the $100. Well, that's how Tanzil should look at it. Not because it's nothing to him. He should make sure that he's getting the respect that he deserves for the money that he's sending. Because
Patel
he didn't
Philippe
get
says,
he
of
didn't get
course
to
he
where he
does. He
was
needs
for no
content.
reason. So I say that.
Patel Philippe says, of course he does. He needs content.
Yeah, I just think that if you for Tanzil to be able to send 100, let's say, give her for instance, for Tanzil to be able to send $100 super chat to Nick, right? Tanzil may have got to a certain point in his career where $100 is nothing, right? But at one time, $100 wouldn't have been nothing to him or to somebody in his similar position. But to Nick, $100 is a lot. Now, to most people, to make
Yeah, to
$100
me,
is a lot.
$100 is a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's a
So
lot of money.
even if it's nothing to Tanzil or me as a sender, I would I know the value of the money. It's the value of money. I would expect a certain amount of respect for that money because where it's nothing to me, it's something to him, and it's something to other people. It's something to most people. I would expect a certain level of respect for the money, but for the money,
Um,
because it's a lot of it's a lot of money to somebody.
um, let's have a look. Uh, Apparently Easy is on WN channel, but okay. I don't know why, considering this is his show. It says
So that's why he's left it, isn't it?
unless Easy has given us fresh Chucklehorn news, it's the same old triple starting to get stale. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said something to Archie today, and I've said this to Archie a few times. I said to him, I says, look, if I understand like the shows are hard and everything at the moment is quite difficult. I said if you need to get rid of me or anything, there's no hard feelings. I'm not gonna like turn against you. I'm not gonna talk shit about you. I'm not gonna attack you because I respect that he gave me the opportunity. And it's not a secret that he pays me a small amount of money to run the shows. So I would never, ever, ever go against him. If it ends, it ends. Like I'm not going to
Well,
attack him or anything. Like
well,
I appreciate what he's done for me, right?
whatever he pays you, who gives a shit? I
Hmm.
mean, in the what we're talking about here is the fact that Easy is, you know, I mean, he did say multiple times that you know, he basically kisses the ring piece, doesn't he, of the other channel, basically.
So who kisses the ring of who? What?
The Vietnamese guy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he did repeatedly say that he's a lovely guy, didn't he? The other
Yeah,
channel.
I don't know how he can say that and keep his straight face, to be honest.
Well, it's because it's the same. It is possible. I mean, it's the same reason I was saying that he was a good
Because they
guy.
get
I mean,
sucked in. They get sucked in, right? Because I don't want to say too much because I respect your privacy of you talking to me. You've spoke to me and you've said like back in the day when you and WM were okay, you said to me like, "Hey, give him a chance. He's actually kind of cool guy. Like,
yeah,
give him a chance."
yeah,
Right, and
exactly.
you were pushing me to like just be cool with him. He's actually okay. Get to know him. He's a cool guy if you get to know him. And look how that turned out. Right.
I I would agree with you there. I mean the two things I'd say is yes, I did say that, and the second thing is I've never repeated anything that he's said to you. And I wouldn't repeat anything you
Yeah,
said to
likewise.
him.
I'm not
You know,
repeating anything you've said to me. Yeah,
yeah,
just
exactly. So
uh,
the only thing I would say is um, he's probably not all that he seems. That would
yeah.
that would be. I mean, after all these years, for some, I mean, the funny thing is, nobody takes much credence of what I say. But if they did, if anybody wanted to take anything from what I say, to be friendly with him for 5 years and to say, you can't believe much in what he's saying, I would say that speaks volumes, really. Because I mean, he threw me under the fucking bus pretty easily,
Yeah,
and I never did anything to him. I never did anything to him.
yeah.
Nothing.
Patel Philippe says what you need is Bateman getting into some drama that will reinvigorate the channel. Patel, I don't know if you saw, Bateman went full crazy mode at me a few hours ago, 3 hours ago now. He went fucking full crazy fucking mode. You should check it out on this channel, this show. He jumped on hot and went fucking crazy, and we had a bit of a beef, bit of a crazy shit going on. So if you want a bit of drama, a bit of comedy gold, we wind back about 3 hours back, and you will see some madness from the Bateman. He says, ah, nice, I'll check it out. Yes, seriously, it is fucking comedy gold. Comedy gold. He went full crazy.
Luckily for me, I wasn't on the fucking show when that happened. I saw I was before I joined. I skipped through it, but luckily for me, I wasn't on when that happened. Fucking hell, I didn't want to be
Patel,
part of that.
basically what happened, because he's received his money into his bank account from WN, and you should see the clip where Narc clips part of WN show, and he exposes the bombshell where Bateman says, "Oh, Nikki, I'm gonna kick up to you. I'm gonna do good for you for the money that you've given me. I'm gonna help you out. Basically, he's gonna fuck me up. He's gonna bring some crazy Bateman to attack Luxie, because now he's on the side of WN. All it took for Bateman to become disloyal was $1,000 direct PayPal payment from WN, and now Bateman is full WN sucky mode. So he's sucking on that teat, and he's doing all of the dirty work for WN. And WN says he wants to destroy me. He wants me to lose it on the show. He wants me to have a breakdown. He wants to destroy the Lux Eye. And he's going to use Bateman to make it happen. So
Do you know what?
check it out.
Look, I don't know the names, but having watched it, year on year and end, Bateman reminds me of a few people that have come and gone before. I don't know the names of them. I can't remember who they were, but he seems a bit like a chancer. Somebody that collects a lot of money in a short space of time, and then he's off. And I don't remember the names of the people that have been like that, but there are, like just after the COVID times, during the peak of the streams when watches were, the peak of the powers. I remember people. There were a few people that were like that. That were here today, gone tomorrow. And Bateman reminds me of that. Where I'll be very careful of giving Bateman what he wants, because I don't see him staying around all that long.
Yeah,
I see him
yeah,
being one of them from the COVID era. You get what I'm saying
yeah.
there?
I understand. I understand.
So I would be very careful in terms of like trying to appease him and placate what he wants, because I don't necessarily think that even if you give him what he wants, that it will last. Because
Uh,
it didn't during the COVID times with people.
yeah. Uh, Patel Philippe says, Powway, if you look at Nick as a transactional relationship, it's easy to understand. If you help him, he's fine with you. The second you're not of benefit, he turns on you. It's not much harder than that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the thing that Nick didn't like between me and him was that there was a period of time where Nark and Patrick, who Nick sees as very good allies now. Well, he wants to see them as good allies. In some respects, they've ditched him, and he wants them back. Right now, what happened probably 6 months, 12 months ago, was that I realized, probably 12 months ago, I realized that there was a certain like egotistical thing going on with Patrick and Watch Nicholas. And I said to Nick, these two here are like, they're trying to fucking jostle for position with you. They don't want to see me having a. They viewed me as being his influence. Not that I was, but that's how they viewed it. They and their ego trip was that, oh, if we can get rid of Powway, one, we can get in his ear, and two, it's a show of strength that we can replace Powway. That is what effectively happened. Now, when when that happened, I said to Nick, and this is tying in with what Tanzil's just said, is I realised that that was what they were trying to do, and I kept on telling him and telling him, these two are trying to get influence with you, and they're trying to take over, and they want to get rid of me. And once I started doing that, he saw me as a weak link. He thought that I was going to start trying to tell other people what he was saying. So when he's saying his perpetual drama, what you bring in and things like that, he no longer saw me as bringing stability and and trustworthiness. He thought that I was gonna, as a result of Patrick and Patrick and Nark trying to muscle the way in, he thought that I was going to start trying to tell Curly or Lux or Archie things that he was saying. So he tried to cut me out. That's the way that that's the way that Watch Nicholas works, and I never had before, but um, never had before, never have done, never will do. But the reason he did that was because he thought, um, I'll test him with Nerk and Patrick, and them two kept on pushing the buttons. They thought, oh, we'll keep seeing if he'll get shut of Palway, and that's where it went. He thought that I was going to start divulging things because there was some odds with Nerk and Patrick.
Patel Philippe says, destroying anyone makes no sense. Perpetual drama is what brings in the cash. The quicker you'll learn that, the better it gets. Correct, and I agree with you. And I've said many times, I don't want to get rid of Bateman. I'm happy for Bateman to do his shows with Archie. I'm not trying to destroy Bateman or anyone. But that's what they want to do. WN has openly said it many times. He wants to destroy me. He wants me to have a nervous breakdown. He wants me to basically just go fucking just. He just wants to end me on a live stream, basically. So yeah, it's kind of like the virus and the host. The virus does not want to kill the host because then the virus has nothing to feed on. So why would you kill the host? I don't get that. So
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna. He sees you as a lifeblood.
yeah, because if I was irrelevant, he wouldn't talk about me, right? But he talks about me every day,
But he
pretty
wouldn't have
much.
anything else to
Not
talk
all
about.
day, but yeah,
He wouldn't have
it's
anything else.
perpetual drama, right?
He wouldn't have anything else to talk about, would he?
No, unless he
So,
wants to talk about watches.
well, he tries to do that, but
I mean, I can't bitch about that because I'm not exactly the most watched technical. I don't have all the reference numbers, and I'm not the best about talking watches. I do like watches. I respect the craftsmanship and all of that. but I'm not very technically minded of all the, I'm not a hickey with all the reference numbers and the technical words and stuff. So,
Well, you're as good as Nick. I, would, I wouldn't say Nick's that great.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to
It's
wrap
just,
this up in a minute, by the way, because I've been talking for about 8 hours today. So,
yeah. I would suggest you do it now, then and run through the super chats and
but
see what.
Powway, I appreciate you jumping on, and I hope you've had your opportunity to kind of speak your mind a little bit. I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like I say, I appreciate what, like you say, I appreciate what platform you've given me to say my mind. So, and it was interesting chatting to Easy Company until he's gone to the dark side. But
Yeah, I don't understand that. I really don't. But fuck, I mean, what can we do? I mean, I don't get
well,
it.
I think it's clear that he's got a bit of a uh,
Maybe it's
how
the
do you
water
say?
talking. Maybe it's a few too many waters, and it's the water that's making him do it. I don't know.
Maybe so. I think it's probably there's a bit of a weakness there. Not necessarily Nick, but in general, there's something, if you know what I mean. There's something that's needing
Yeah,
a corner that's needing filling.
yeah,
I think that's probably what it is.
yeah,
Fair game to him, if you want. If that's what it. I mean, it's not it's not his issue. If he wants to, it's not his channels. It's really with Nick, isn't it? But if he wants to get his itch scratched, you can
uh, we
blame
got
him.
some
Really.
we got some support for Powway. Pavel says, "Yeah, I like when Powway decides to do his lucid panelist shtick. Powway is a great showrunner. He is. That's loose tooth. Yeah,
What's he said?
you are a
This
great
will get it.
showrunner.
Oh, loose tooth, a great showrunner. Christ, this is new. This is new territory for me. Fucking hell, these guys here. These guys here have been watching me for years. If I'm getting praise from Pavel and
Yeah, they
fucking
are
loose
hard.
tooth,
They are hard people to
Christ
please.
Almighty,
Yes.
exactly. Fucking hell, these are me. To me, my chat comrades, should we say? Fucking hell, if you can put it that way, because they're fucking brutal little pair of fucking cunts, aren't they? Like, that's what I am anyway. That's what I put about a fucking pair of cunts, because
Jeez.
I'm that. That's what I put them
Oh
as.
fuck. We got some support from Mr. X. $5 for putting in the time. Hey, thank you, Mr. X. That's really kind of you. Thank you for the $5 support and the $5 super chat. Man, it's not. It really is nice. Like when you get people that appreciate, because man, it is not easy dealing with this shit every day. It really, people can hate. I know I sound like a fucking broken record, but it's really true. People can hate me. People can dislike me, but please give it to me in one sense that I am fucking here every day. I am here. I am loyal to Archie, and I do fucking try. I might not be very good sometimes. Yeah, I might be a bit fucking off sometimes, but I am fucking loyal to Archie. I've been Archie's friend for about 15 fucking years, and I'll always be loyal to him. And he's always supported me, and I'll always try my best for these shows. And I am not perfect in any way, state of the imagination, but I'm here every day, and I fucking try. I do try. So thank you, Mr. X.
Equally, I'm gonna flip the coin there. Equally, these guys like Loose Tooth and Pavel, things like that, people like that, you do know they've been watching you and they've been talking to me in the chat or seeing me in the chat for years.
Yes.
And we both know they're a bunch of fucking cunts at the same time. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They're all the chat cunts, aren't they? They've fucking been there all day, every day. We know who they are because they're the same as us. I've watched them. I'm fucking one of them. So that's my opinion on them. The chat cunts. I'm one of them.
The chat
So
can be ruthless. They really can. They can hammer
they're the
you
chat cunts.
down.
They're
They
the
can
chat
fucking
cunts.
destroy any man. Any man that could be destroyed by the chat. They can get hammered every fucking day for 3 hours a day.
So it doesn't
So
bother me when I see comments from. Well, I could open the comments now and see what they're saying, but they're basically all the chat cunts. That I'm fucking. I'm as bad as them.
that's why it brings a tear to my eye when there's a nice fucking comment. It's like fucking
I
hey,
bet
there's a
somebody.
nice comment for a change.
It's so, one of the cunts that's comes on the panel, and then you get loose to sending a super chat for one of the for one of the cunts. That's the way I look at it. But yeah,
And Acquired Taste says easy left to chat on WN. He has no loyalty, a stream whore. Yeah, I think he just wants attention. Maybe me and Powway wasn't really allowing or giving him the attention that he desired, and because it's
I mean,
kind of
it's not
hard
been
trying to
that.
bring all the
I
super
don't know.
chats and answer all the questions and try to give everyone the attention. Right?
That must be. There's got to be something to that though, because Easy was on the stream for a long fucking time, and he was the center of attention, wasn't he?
Yeah,
No,
he does.
so it's
He wants the attention. It is his show, but
yeah,
I have to make the super chatters happy. I gotta. It's a balancing act. I had to stop Easy, like not. It's not stop him, but like to say to him, dude, we need to read these super chats. We need to give value. We need to answer their questions. We need to give them what they want. It can't just be easy, like what he wants. It's got to be what the punters want as well, right? You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
give. I gotta read the super chats. I gotta give value. I gotta do all of that. So yeah, it's not easy to make everyone happy. So
It's time to wrap this up anyway.
yeah.
'Cause,
All right, let's say thank you to you, Balway. Thank you to Easy. A big thank you to JBJB's, today's sponsor of the show. Support for Easy, €60. Frank V, $2. Powway, look at me, look at me, look at me. Little Dave is also a show sponsor, $5. Pavel, show sponsor, member for 32 months. Thank you. Little Dave, $5 show co-sponsor. Thank you. Black Cat, 997, $2. God bless America. $5 Canadian. Patel Philippe, co-sponsor, show sponsor. Can you do that for Patel? Deep dish motherfucker. Look at me. Look at me.
deep dish, motherfucker, shaking the grass.
How do you make this shit up? Seriously.
Curly.
JB, €60. Thank you. I am the Easy Show sponsor. Thank you for being the show sponsor. Much respect. Patel Philippe, $10 Canadian. Thank you for your super chat. JBJB, €24. Thank you, JBJB. Little Dave, $2. Thank you. Thomas Burnett in the house, £5 British. Respect to Powway. There you go. The new Michael Parkinson. Patel Philippe, $10. Thank you, Powway. Understanding your viewpoints. Just don't care what Nicholas says. It's a transactional relationship. Mr. X, $5. Thank you for putting in the time. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this show. And we'll try and bring more dungeons if we can, if you guys enjoy it. Oh, and thank you to Sorry Danny for jumping on. He came on for a little bit. That was nice. All right. Thank you, Powway. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, Lux. Good night.
All right. Peace. Good night. Outro.
Thank you for the super chat, you legend. Now give me a kiss.